Hola, hola. How are you doing, you fine, strapping people, you? Oh, I see an Aries in my chat. I get on with Aries. Why are you trying to Coco me? Huh? Why are you Coco me? Bruh. Hola, me. Lex, welcome in. How's everyone doing? Oi, oi, cheeky. Hope everyone's... Why is this so zoomed in? That's better. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely March. And the start of a great week. It's a Tuesday. Why pull wire? Why go live when I have to go to bed? Well, I looked at the star chart and I saw Duke is not meant to be in this stream. And I don't make the rules. It's in the sky. Sorry, Duke. Oh, there we go. A cheeky little hand appears. It's Paul and Allard, actually. Somewhere Allard is here. I'm not quite sure where, but I think Allard's around. Everyone I want to watch going live at the same time. Unbelievable. Well, that's why VODs exists. You can have me if you've got 3 monitors. Maybe a cheeky one on the 3rd. If you've got a 4th, I'll take that too. I'm more than happy. Hope you had a great day. I did have a good day. I got to watch someone eat a lot of food non-stop. That wasn't me. Yeah, it's another one of those kind of shoots. I want people to reduce screens. Well, you can have one screen, just put me in a corner. I don't mind being the babe that you put in the corner, alright? I'm happy with that. I will not disclose the person it was for, but what the fuck? We got a hype train going already? Bruh. I just started. Here's your corn. Start with that. But it's been a long day. And I needed a nice Coke Zero to start my day off. Did I get fit afterwards? Self-imposed. I asked for 1 mil. But there were 4. Meant to be 5. But they realised that they're not that chunky. So they couldn't do it. A blue Pepsi Max? Get out of here, dude. Get that shit out of here. Oscar Mr. at Allard. Thank you very much. This is becoming a thing now, is it? That means I'm allowed to call you
shithead. What's a shithead?
Nice to know that shitheads exist in the Hyper D's nuts. Good to know. Thank you for the gifted sub. Am I ready to be a slave? No. A man chooses. I choose. I am not a slave. Okay? I chose to be on this shoot. Different. Speaking of which, I do have... I'm gonna phrase this so it's not weird. I have Connor's box? Does that work? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that. There's a certain device that we wanted to use for the streams that we thought would help him be able to update the camera. And it's not going to arrive in time, and he's just worried that we won't be able to use the new camera and stuff. So I've been designated the bringer of Bella Box to the Connor streams. So he's sent it to my way. I got it today. And tomorrow I'll be fidgeting with that and trying to see how to make it work for him. Pretty easy to do, to be fair. Oh, hello from Belgium. How's Belgium doing? 360 camera? I wish. I don't think you could do a 360 camera on Twitch, can you? Do they have that ability that you can actually like choose your own angle? That would be very scary. I don't think that would be a good thing. That'd be pretty bad. Will I cycle one day? You bet your fucking life I won't. If I'm cycling, who the fuck is watching the watchers? My job is in the back of the van listening to make sure the stream's going okay. If I'm on the fucking bike, how am I supposed to tell Ian that it's not going okay?
Shithead? What's a shithead?
I don't know how you do it, Lex, but thank you for the gifted shithead again to Sapphire Labs. Every fucking time. I didn't even know that's possible. This one's for you, Lex. There we go. Some happy music just for Lex. Bringing out the shithead hype train. Lovely stuff. Gotta love it. I'm going to be the new guest on the bike. I am not going to be the new guest on the bike. However, I do know who the new guest is. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on you. I'm not telling you shit. Ha ha ha. I'm into that. Good evening, Paul. Glad to see you are keeping your beard trim. Yes. Yeah, this is like number 7 on my beard trimmer. I don't know.
Shithead.
Stop it.
What's a shithead?
Stop calling my viewers shitheads, Lex. Fuck's sake. Thank you for the gifted sub. But stop it. Bang. Van Gang Tubathon instead. I mean, the back of the van when the bikes aren't in it technically has enough space for a mini pool. But I'm not going to float that idea out there. I do have a stream bag now. I could stream me watching the boys stream in some streamception. I'm joking. I'm not doing that. Stop it. My stream will be used. Finally, I can reveal, yes, I have a stream bag that I do want to live stream from different angles. The idea is we want to do a Cyclethon. Actually, I haven't even announced it properly yet. Yes, so there is another Cyclethon happening for those that don't know. Chris and Connor had a stream where they did You Laugh, You Lose, which was terrible. And they announced it there. There is going to be a Cyclethon for, I don't know the exact dates, which is not good because I'm on it. It's, when is it? 13th of April, Japan time. 13th of April to the 27th of April. Fucking hell, that's a long time. Am I sure? Let me check my fucking calendar. Is that a bloody long time? Yeah. It's a lot of red. I've got too much red in my leisure. That's not good. 27th. I thought it was 20. Okay, yeah, fine. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Yep. That means that our Cyclethon, Chris's birthday is on the 21st. I wonder what we'll do for his birthday. That'll be interesting. Have him ride the bike all day, of course. Yeah, we are cycling from Hokkaido. I couldn't reveal that last time. We're going to be cycling from Hokkaido all the way to Tokyo. I say we. I'm not fucking cycling. I'm just listening. I get to listen to them panting for the next 2 weeks alongside you. We can all hear them moaning and going into the mic. Happy birthday. Get on the bike. Yes. Get the whip out. I'm only doing Connor work for camera. Yeah. Connor work for camera? Yes, camera work for Connor this time. That's right. I will be focused 100% on trying to make the stream as good as I can this time. So it's kind of weird because I thought, oh, I'm not filming anymore, so it'll be a lot easier for me. I don't have to worry about charging gear. It'll be fine. It's worse. I have to do more, right? I have to like make sure that the gear, like the drone, is still charged and able to function. Because I think the drone should be able to film properly now because I'll have it connected to my backpack from the actual source. So it should be able to have cleaner, smoother drone shots, especially in Hokkaido, which has got some of the most amazing locations to film drones in. So I'm looking forward to that. Have I played the game called 7 Days to End With You? No, I haven't. I did look at the reviews. They weren't very positive. But I do have another game that has the same concept that I want to play. It's 15 days. 15 days of cycling? Good lord. I am LVC, man, Paul. You're right. So does that mean you'll be in the front of the van? No. I'm in the back of the van because Pete's in the front. It's his fucking stream. I'm in the back because I have to listen to the boys. So as much as I'm part of the van gang, I'm not really there. I'm kind of there like, hi, but I'm not really part of the that bit. I think people don't realise that. You probably haven't watched the van gang before. I'm in the back silently, secretly, getting drone shots and whatnot. But what I want to try and do is if I can use my bag and hot swap the HDMI so that I can get drone footage, and also it'd be really cool on the side of the road when they're coming down to be able to switch to my camera view of them coming up. You know, like the kind of shots that were in abroad in Japan of them just cycling down the road. It'd be cool to be able to get shots like that of Connor, specifically because you never get that shot with him on the streams. The only difference is you'd have to ignore his fucking mouth because I'm sure the delay will be there from my camera. I'm more worried about the choice of camera for him now because we haven't really had a chance to test his or what he wants to use, the Osmo Pocket 5. Oh no, the Osmo Pocket 3 But I think he wants the Action 5. The Action 5 would be better for weather, because if it rains, that one's a bit easier to make a bit more water resistant. But the Osmo Pocket 3, there ain't no fucking, like, proofing for water on that thing. Peter's a silent hero that never gets fed. Excuse me? He does get fucking fed. I'm the one that doesn't get fed, excuse me. I'm the one with the emote. Shabby shabby during Cyclethon in the back of the van. I've just got a fucking hot pot with, like, slivers of beef eating in the back of the van while the guys are fucking talking. Oh, Connor said we are starting. Oh, so, wow, fucking hell, it's revealed everything. Okay, yeah, in the most eastern part of Japan. Going through Sendai, taking a ferry. Apparently, he wanted to go a different route last time, and Chris was saying, that's fucking dumb, just get the ferry. And he was like, oh, yeah, okay. So, this is the first I heard was on the stream, where apparently we're staying one night on a ferry. We're sleeping on a ferry. Would have been nice to have got that memo. Cycle underwater. I might throw him in the fucking water if it counts on it, yeah. This is news to me. I didn't know we were sleeping on a ferry. I'm a bit more surprised at Connor's optimism that they can sleep on a ferry, because I guarantee we're not gonna. Because that's only going to be a couple of hours. Surely, right? It's a small ferry. It's only like a. It's not like it's a fucking overnight ferry. Ending at Mori Tower, renting the cafe too. Yeah, it's not the same as Tokyo Tower, but I'm sure the crowd will hype it up and make it work. C6 cycle. I wonder if we can get one of those, like, you know what? If there's still time, that would be better, surely. What we could do is Ian, I don't know if Pete will be there yet, but at least Ian and I, we can get on the van with the bikes into the ferry, and the guys can rent one of those pedal bikes, you know, the pedal boats with the swan shape, and then they're still cycling. So it's not counted as them cycling / sailing. They can be cycling completely to the other side of the island. And I'll just get a shot of them, 70-200, from the ferry, and I can just get a shot of that swan slowly going across the river. I think that would work. And then when I get too far, I'll just switch to the drone. I'll have a word. He's not watching. I'll have a word. I think that would work, right? Cheeky bit of swan action. I mean, we've always wanted to see them cycling side by side. What better way to do it than on the river in a swan boat? Lover's paradise. With the ocean is your world. No one else there, just those two on a swan boat. Have I ever cycled one of those pedal boats, Paul? This is mean. What do you mean? The ocean has a very strong current. It can easily carry them. They wouldn't even have to pedal. The ocean would just take them in the direction they need to go anyway. Chris will hate me? No, nonsense. You're talking about two people that thrive on content. Live stream fails. Hello? They'd love it. Towards China. Well, I mean, yeah, but they're not going to do like Ludwig and sort of like say, fuck, we don't need a compass or a map. We're just going to point at the sky. I don't think they would go that far. Please text Chris about swan boat plans. No, I'll text Ian. Because he's the one that's the planner. I'll say, Ian, are there any swan boats in the area of the ferry by any chance? Maybe we could have a cheeky little rent. Might work. I think it could work. If they are taking a ferry from Hokkaido to Sendai, that's a 15-hour trip? Bullshit. What? No way. Why is that so long? I feel like that's like a stone throw away. Are you kidding me? So we really are... Oh my god, we really are sleeping on a boat. Shit. Where in Hokkaido is it from, though? We don't know. The ferry would not be from Wakanai. We are not going to Wakanai. I can assure you of that. What is this French music? Go off. We are definitely not going to Wakanai. Oh, you mean Ludwig, right? He finally got a compass and took a ferry to the wrong fucking island. Yeah, I've been watching that. It's quite interesting. Lud's gonna have quite an interesting adventure. The thing I love about it, so those that don't know, Ludwig is currently here with Michael Reeves, who's an awesome YouTuber as well. He does crazy inventions. He normally only uploads like once a year and gets crazy views on his videos. They are driving from the bottom of Japan to the top of Japan with no phones. They said no maps, which I don't believe. I think they must have a map by now. They've got a fucking navvy at least. They only just recently got a compass, and he keeps thinking that he's going to an island that doesn't exist. It's a place. Is it Miyazaki, right? He keeps thinking Miyazaki is an island, when it's actually a location in Kyushu, because you got Miyazaki beef. And I can only imagine what it must be like for the editor, trying to explain through visuals what he thinks he's saying and what he's actually saying. It's quite funny. But yeah, I mean, it's been a great series so far. Do I think they can make it in the time? Because it's a hard stop block, right? Because Lud has to go back for he's got something scheduled, so he can't go over his stay. I think they'll make it though. Because now that they've got the compass, they know exactly the direction to go in. So I think they'll be okay. The editor makes fun of him. It's great, mate. It's always good when the editor can make fun of you. It's a very important skill to have that for creators, is that they need to be able to be made fun of by the editors because it makes them more human. I learned that with Junk Food Japan, which is why when I used to edit with Nick, because I'm his mate, I can get away with it. I used to take the piss out of him all the time because there was a black screen with white text would appear on how I feel about the current situation. And it was never positive. Because he used to think that pork tasted like chicken and shit. He used to get the fucking meat wrong. The old man on the pilgrimage saved there. I don't know. I haven't seen the latest one yet. The only thing I saw was him on Twitter crying about it being limited and not like fully monetized, which means that it probably isn't pushed out everywhere, which sucks. How did it get like? I don't even know how it got limited access. It's so weird. Miyazaki doesn't exist. No. What are you talking about? I never said that. I said that Miyazaki the island. He thinks that that's an island. Where Ozu is, Ozu, where we did the castle video. Lud thinks that's an island called Miyazaki. He's getting it very wrong. All right, Duke, no worries. Have a good sleep. Yes, I am starting late today, for those that don't know, because I was filming someone eating a lot of food. And yeah, I might stream tomorrow as well. We'll see. I think I might, if I can, try and do a cheeky little IRL, because I need to test this box for Connor. So it won't be my box that I'm checking. I'll be checking Connor's box, and I might try and see if I can use the camera that he wants to use just to test out how it works for the Cyclethon. I need to know how good it is with stabilization stuff. I actually think that we might end up trying to use the Osmo Pocket on his bike, but that's a bit scary for me because he ain't got one, and that's a lot of money for me to be giving on someone's shoulder. And I know that the battery on that, I'd probably need to buy another external, so that'd be another $70 for another battery, because that whole battery I don't think would last 9 hours. But we'll see.
Tokyo a go-go, baby, yeah!
Wow. And LVC is on the Twitch.
Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back in. LVC indeed, that's right. We don't use the streamer word here. That's a naughty word to use. I am never going to be a streamer because I don't think I'm fit enough to be one. At least Lud can say more than kokokara in Japanese now. True! He has been improving, which is quite cool. Although, a lot of people are noticing the one problem that most foreigners have when they're here. There's this whole, like, you ask someone a question because you know what you're saying, then they say something you have no idea. And you just go, "Hey, daijoubu desu," and then you walk off. It happens a lot because a lot of Japanese, they don't they don't speak like bruv. Like, you alright, mate? Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, no worries. Take a left and a right. So if you're learning from a dictionary, that's the language you're going to learn, the very, very impolite version, right? You alright, love? Yeah, no worries. Take a left down there. Jog on. Down the side, mate. They speak Queen's English to you. It's like, oh, yes, rather, how do you do, sir? Fine, young gentleman. You must make sure you take a left there at that little tiny cactus on the side of the road, and make sure you take a left at the Sunshine over there on the corner. It's a lovely shop. You'll love it. You'll find it amazing. And you're just there like, hey, daddy, what? Hey, daddy, where? It gets very confusing very fast. And then they start throwing the word mass at the end of things, making it even more polite. And you're like, just give me the coup. Give me the coup reading. Kaku. Not kakimas. I don't understand this mass concept. I'm not worthy of being polite to. Treat me like a bum. Right? I don't need to be spoken to eloquently. Treat me like a bum. So it gets very, very confusing. And that's what they're learning right now, sadly. I think, talk to me in slang, baby. Yeah, that's what I need to teach Connor how to say that. Not Connor. Fuck that. No, I need to teach Ludwig how to say that. Like, yo, talk to me in slang, baby. Maybe not the baby, because he'll say that to a guy and he'll get looked at. But yeah. If it isn't Twitch's Irish representative. Are you? Spice Bag Hun? Are you Twitch's Irish representative? Are you really? Did you enjoy your St. Patrick's Day? When Japanese men don't speak like in the anime. Fucking tell me about it. Well, it's because he's only been watching Doraemon, that's why. I've been there, my native language is Spanish, and I thought I learned English well till I learned... Yep. We think... Well, the thing is, even to this day, I get by with keywords. That's the secret. Grammar can suck it. Just get by with keywords and you'll be fine. Okay? Ignore the ni, wa, ga, ha, all that. Nah. Keywords. Balls. Matto. Baiku. Specifically katakana words. English words that are Japanese. They work every time. Apparently I am. I did enjoy it. I went west with the wife for a baby moon. What the hell is what's a fucking baby moon? What does that mean? I'm not Irish enough to know what that is. She got a massage and I got point. Hey, that sounds good. How was mine? My St. Patrick's, I was out until 5 a.m. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it was my friend's birthday. Well, my friend's birthday is St. Patrick's Day. So we celebrated the day before because that was a Sunday. And we was out until 5 a.m. I got home around 6. So my St. Patrick's Day was predominantly in bed because I was already in celebrating it when it turned midnight. So, yeah, that's still winning. Holiday before the baby is born? What do you mean? Me? I'm not having a baby. Oh, Babymoon. Oh, I see. Fucking hell, he scared me there for a second. Jesus. I'm like, I need to be hitched up with someone before that happens. It's a weekend away before the baby arrives. Last blowout before I'm knee deep in shitty nappies and yeah. You got to make those notes. Can you get them ready so that Pete knows what he's got coming for him? Pete's is going to be at some point, isn't it? April? June? July? I don't know. When's the baby due for Pete? Does anyone know? Feels kind of weird that you guys know. But I'm assuming, yeah, you fucking know. That feels very weird that you know. It's like when my mother-in-law talks in Yiddish. I just nod my head and agree. I don't know what she's saying, but it was, yeah. Well, I mean, if it's you said the mother-in-law? Well, yeah, if it's the mother-in-law, you just agree. You can't, like, say, nah. You can say, oh, I agree. True. 100%. And that's where she goes to the door and goes, he's a good catch. He's a good catch there, that lad. I like the cut of his jib. 4th of July, August, summer baby. As long as it's not June the 9th, right? Not having it fucking still my birthday, sunshine, okay? None of that. My brother's already stolen some of my jingle by the end of June. He has his anniversary. All right? Fucking reserved. No one else is allowed June the 9th, okay? It's already hard enough. Nick's wife is 2 days before mine. She's stealing thunder. She's literally born the same year as me as well, fun fact. What if she was saying, you fucking dimwit? Well, that's where you say, yeah, you're right. It's the mother-in-law. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. And then she's like, he's a smart lad, that one. He knows he's a fucking dimwit. Ring Pete, ask him when he's shagged. What the fuck, Spice? No! What the fuck? Calm down. Congrats, but condolences for your sleep schedule. Yes, I hear it's not fun. And yet somehow some people have more than one baby. So some make it work. I wonder what, I mean, is a streamer's life made for babies? I mean, because Pete rarely gets to sleep on time, right? He's all over the place. That's probably beneficial, right? Isn't that a superpower? I would say that's a superpower, wouldn't you? Surely. By the way, he is here. I see you. I see you, Pete. I thought you of all people would understand Irish sarcasm. No, bruh. It doesn't work like that. You're in text form. I can't smell sarcasm in text. I need more Jamesons for that. I did the first 4 years with a small human with no caffeine. I don't know. What the no caffeine? Are you fucking kidding me? I'd need that for days. There's a censored word? Couldn't be. Only at baby stage. At toddler plus stage, you really need a proper schedule. I can smell words, yes. He can't be out late on the piss anymore. He never is. Right, Pete? We've never been out. We've never been out till 5 a.m. Certainly not in the last month. Right? We would never. Word to the wise, 99% of my messages are sarcastic. Got it. Oh, Yui, you sweet summer child. Be careful now. You're going to ruin it. Yo, Mint! Oh, funny you're here, Mint. Because, for those of you that don't know, we did happen to have a cheeky little quiz show the other day. Did anyone watch it? Did you enjoy it? On Pete's stream? And it's 3 hours. 3 hours of power, as Pete would say. I'm wondering how many points everyone scored. I can't handle caffeine and I have multiple kids. That sucks. None at all. A pool fan meetup. Well, I was surprised when Girl Geek was sat right behind me and then Mint was opposite. And then one team called themselves Haggle Slag. And the funny thing is, I've got it on camera. Ian's saying, that's a fucking shit name. What am I supposed to do with that? Hagel Slag? I was like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And Pete asked me, what's the best name? I was like, Haggle Slag, of course. Duh. Bruh. If you don't know the law, you don't know, right? Doesn't work if you don't know. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, but they didn't win. I actually think the best name did win, to be fair. Dicks with Time Machines. Good old Ken. Knocking it out of the park with that name. Fucking hell. Where does he get that from? No wonder he used to be the master of Riz.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Mint, thank you so much for the 6 gifted. You absolute legend, you. Thank you so much. I do have... my winning prize, because they didn't want to give the team that won more winning stuff, so they gave it to me. So here we go. Da Jägermeister. Mini Meisters, 10 shots to go. Looks like someone was trying to open it already though, because when it arrived it was like that. But yeah. And I can't drink a single one. Oh shit, best served ice cold? Minus 18 degrees. I didn't know that. Is that true? I normally see these on the bar shelf. 10 shots, I counted 5 bottles. What? Oh, no. Doubles up. Doubles up. I think they're flat, right? Yeah, they're flat. They packed that ammunition in there nice and tight. But I didn't know these had to be frozen. Okay. Noted. Oh, also, I had a phone call just before I started streaming from my visa lawyer, which always fucking freaks me out when I get the visa lawyer on the phone. They're like, what's it for? What's happened? What have I done now? Come on. And she was just confirming that she was in the area. So I can say safely, I'm not grounded anymore. I technically have my passport. It's not approved. No. My ID's back. So I'm okay to travel safely, and if I get stopped, so that I am here legally, even though technically it's in the post. It is in the post, but I've got my ID. That's the important part, okay? Won't the bottle break if you put them in the freezer? Well, apparently not. Otherwise, what's the point of selling served chilled at minus 18 degrees? Well, he wouldn't say that if it felt that the glass was going to break, surely. Yes, good news before the cyclethon. That's exactly what I thought, Arj. I was fucking panicking, thinking, hang on a minute, I've got to get a plane. I've got to get a plane to Hokkaido, and then every day we've got to stay in a hotel. That could be problematic with my IDs. No, man, no. You don't get to say sorry. Not at all. It was nothing. There is so much alcohol in those that it does not freeze. Oh, I think I was more worried about the glass than the actual alcohol, though, in these. Anyway, she's given me my ID back, and she's told me little nuggets of knowledge, like donkey sauce. What the fuck is that name? Welcome in, first time chatter. You good? You good? Donkey punch? We don't want a fast return, was what she told me. Apparently, the way it kind of works, you're not good. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Neither am I. I'm hoping I'm going to be better soon, though. Apparently, if you get a fast reply back, it's more likely to be a 1 year or a 6 month kind of deal. Where, oh, you're hungover as fuck. Well, that means you had a good time. However, if it takes around a month or so to arrive, there's a high chance that it's more likely to be a longer term visa. Essentially, I don't want to hear anything for a while, was the general consensus. I mean, who knows? It could be different. Everyone's different. But ideally, I'm okay chilling. I would rather chill than know soon. So we'll wait for now. And then if it is 3 years, thank God, then I would then try and immediately start trying to go for the PR, which it publicly states it should take 6 months. But at the moment, there's so much backlog that it can take up to like a year or something, sometimes 2 years to get back an answer, which is insane. It's funny because if you're renewing your visa as an employee of a company, it's very fast. But because my situation is different with my type of visa and stuff, she said it should take longer. That's why. So we'll see. We will see. Either way, she seems fairly confident that regardless, it should get renewed. It would just be nice if it was 3 years. 1 year's obviously, I'm not gonna shit on that. That's still amazing. But obviously, we want the 3 so that we can level up. That's the point. We want to level up. You know, we want to pro game that shit. You work for NHK. Do I? I think I work for AIJ. You like my vlog? Thank you very much. Oh yeah. I released a cheeky little vlog that I didn't tell anyone about, didn't I? That is the last vlog I have that I'm probably going to release, as I stated. I don't really want to be feeling like, although it's funny, because Chris looked at it. Now this is Coke, not whiskey with Coke. This is just Coke. This is a cheeky little Coke Zero. And then after this, I will switch to a cheeky all free. Chris was like, why didn't you film me? I was like, what do you mean? I didn't want to intrude. He's like, you should have had me in the video more. I'm like, what? I didn't know you was filming a vlog. I'm like, well, no. I'm like, well, no, I'll still do vlogs, Poxy, just not with the guys, not when I'm filming the guys, because I feel like I don't want there to be any friction. It's a little bit easier with Chris because obviously we put the camera down and then I start vlogging. But the problem is if I put his camera down because he's like, we've got the shot cut, and then I start filming with my camera and then something interesting happens and it ends up in my vlog, it's a bit shitty, isn't it? Because they've hired me to get all those moments. Right? It's a bit shitty. Whereas Connor, he's a man that loves to have everything. It's all live stream, right? Never miss a beat, so I never stop recording. So I don't want to have that lingering thought of like, oh, he didn't get that shot when he could have, but he got it for his vlog. You know that kind of thing. Spot on impression of Chris. Wow, what can I say? I think you guys need to stop thinking about it that way round. I keep telling you. Other way. He sounds like me. right? He was molded by my YouTube channel, which was the OG. It was older than his. I think he saw it and was like, that's it. That's the accent. That's the one. I'm going to use that one. Telling you now. Man loves the limelight. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't expect him to say, why didn't you film me? I was like, well, there is one cheeky appearance from you. He's like, yeah, when you're in the toilet, Paul brings his camera to the toilet. I'm like, fuck off. I was coming out of the toilet and started filming to show the fucking cars. But, yeah, quite right, so yeah. And he says something weird on the camera. He's like, hello, Mr. Paul. Like, he's stumbling over his words and not knowing what to call me. It's a very weird fucking accent he makes. Yeah. But yeah, so, I don't know where I was going with that. No more vlogs for now, but I do want to do my own vlogs. I mean, I do want to do, ideally, I want to go out more. The whole point is I want to fucking travel more rather than, because my schedules are getting more and more free because I don't edit as much anymore because obviously now I'm streaming and doing stuff. I want to go somewhere. Like, I want to do IRL, like somewhere far away and have some fun, and I can convert the IRL stream into a vlog kind of short form, right? That's the kind of shit that I want to get down with. Chris was on YouTube as a kid with his dad and Killer Robot. YouTube didn't fucking exist then. You're not going to get me with that, Pook. He was on national TV with that. You was concerned Chris's team was going to win the quiz again? Bruh. Man was pissed. Just say that. He was like, we could have won that. I'm like, how? We had, what was it? We had 31 points. I'm like, yeah, but the 37 was the winning amount. It was like, yeah, well, that's close. I'm like, yeah, no, it wasn't. 7 points. Isn't that about? It was about 7 or 6 points difference. That's like fucking almost an entire round you got wrong. That doesn't mean you're close. You didn't think Selbit would play a Clutter pub quiz in Japan? Selbit, that's the guy's name. I had no idea who he is, but he's a really nice guy. He didn't like the question format. He never, of course he fucking doesn't. If he won, he'd love it. Oh yeah, this is the best format I've ever seen in my life. Fucking 10 out of 10, right, smashed. We win, haha. And he wouldn't have liked if he won anyway, because he would have had the vodka that he serves at his bar anyway. So if he won, it would only be what he normally gets at Lost. You had 33. I think the winning team was 37, right? Because it was 37, 36, 35. The top three literally had 1 point between them. You did a little bit of hosting in the server. Now, when you say hosting, Fatal, do we mean the Japanese club type hosting? Or do you mean... What do you mean by hosting? We need to differentiate that when we're in Japan, you know? Did people buy you champagne? Was you wooing people? Did you get numbers? Did you get lines? Are you meeting them outside? Selbit played Helldivers with Connor and he was at his charity auction too. All I know is that apparently he does a stream where he has this crazy... Why are we getting salted? He does this Dungeons and Dragons thing that's massive and loads of people watch it apparently. That's all I know. There was too many questions that were 50-50. Yes, Peter's aware of that. He doesn't want to do True or False again. He wasn't happy with that. If I recall, I don't know if this is true. Don't quote me on this, but I seem to recall potentially there being a quiz and it accidentally got deleted. And then last minute it had to be made again. Which would explain a lot. That might be the case. We had a thread where I was typing the questions live and then adding the answers later. Oh, that's cool. Who won? Do we know? You didn't get a notification? Taz, you're here now. It's all good. Critical Role, but in Brazil. The salt is for Chris, right? When will there be a team trivia at Lost? I don't know. I don't know if the guy that runs it wants to do stuff like that. That's what the private room's for. Chris is only happy when there's cheese and fried chicken around. True. Nothing wrong with that. I agree. Deleted trivia makes sense. I think it does. because it's very last minute fast action stuff that they got doing, which is impressive that he managed to get it sorted. I think originally he wanted to have different pictures of Pete between rounds as well, but he realized he'd used them all in the first time. Not for long though. You're at a museum having lunch. A museum of what? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, Girl Geek, welcome in. I hope you had a good time at the quiz. I got to meet Girl Geek as well. Couldn't you just pull it from bin or cloud nowadays? I didn't do it. I don't know. I personally would have done it with Excel sheets, but I don't know how. I think Ian's the one that sorts it with his. I don't know what spread program he uses. You had some awesome ramen and gyoza for dinner. Nice. Gyoza is important. There's a place in Japan that says it serves gyoza from Shibuya. I don't know what that means, but I must find out. There's also a place in Japan that says it serves Hokkaido gyoza. What is Hokkaido gyoza? I'm about to deep dive that right now. I've never understood this concept. Firefox. So Shibuya gyoza. Uh-oh. My keyboard's not linked. Shibuya gyoza. And it's not actually in Shibuya. It's in Ebisu. So what the fuck does that mean? Oh no, this one's in Shibuya. Okay. The one that I saw was in Ebisu. What is Shibuya Ebisu? What is Shibuya gyoza? Can we have a game show where loser has to eat famichiki, but every time they try to eat, they get zapped by their buzzers? Bruh, why would you do such? That's just creating a negative reaction to every time you eat famichiki. Daikanyama. Oh, in the posh area. Okay. That might be an area where I may or may not have fallen asleep outside a station when I was first here. Gyoza with butter and whipped cream? Fuck off. Hokkaido gyoza? What is? Hokkaido de... No. What? No. What? Is that saying Hokkaido gyoza is when you go to Hokkaido and eat gyoza? Is that what that says? Is that the rough translation for that? Hokkaido de taberarete gyoza desu. It's gyoza you eat in Hokkaido? Is that what that says? AI? How does that work? Oh, okay. Well then how the fuck am I eating it in Ebisu? How does that work? Hang on a minute. What? Fucking AI's drunk. Hokkaido gyoza. Here we go. Pan-fried dumplings are a dumpling style flavored in Japan, although many people have their own at home. You're gonna tell me here? Utsunomiya gyoza. I think Utsunomiya gyoza was the one that we had that was like UFO. Hokkaido is famous for whipped cream and butter. Gyoza though. I prefer a yaki gyoza. That's my favorite. That's where it's like the brown on the bottom. Fried dumplings in a line plate, minced pork, cabbage, blah 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 blah. Utsunomiya gyoza in Tochigi Prefecture. Hamamatsu gyoza, Shizuoka Prefecture, cabbages. Oh, so Fukuoka has the bite-sized one. Okay. They normally cost more, the bite-sized one, for some weird reason. Any mention... I don't need to know how to eat gyoza. Open your mouth and just put it in, bruh. Tell me how to eat my gyoza. So we don't really know... Everything's saying... Oh, it's Hokkaido pork. Maybe that's what it is. Shouldn't that be shikanoko? Shouldn't that be shikanoko gyoza? There's a champagne and gyoza place? No fucking. Champagne and gyoza bar? Bruh. Give me my goddamn visa so I can start drinking again, huh? That looks fancy as fuck. Watch Audrey go there tomorrow now because she wants to get there first. The crispy skin with cream and butter sounds good. I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
Emma, welcome
13
back in.
months of the best cameraman and live video creator.
Oh, thanks so much, Emma. Hope you're doing well. What is gyoza from... types of gyoza. Give me all of them. Age gyoza? Oh, age. It's age gyoza. Age gyoza are very similar to yaki gyoza, but instead of pan frying... Oh, yeah. I don't like these. These sound like they should be good because they're like deep fried. So they sound like they should be good, but I prefer straight up yaki gyoza. That's like the way it was intended, bruh. Sui gyoza I hate. That's the Chinese way. Not a fan. Very disappointed when I had that rangiris. Does the beard also go when you get the visa? Well, the visa now has the beard on the picture, so I don't know. I might. Disclaimer: I might get rid of it for summer because if it starts making me hot and I don't enjoy it, then I might trim it, or I might just shave it really, really short. I might do that. I don't know. I mean, it'll grow fucking back. It's not a problem. But yeah. Mushi gyoza? I don't think I've had mushi gyoza. Steamed gyoza. Uh-oh. No, don't print it. Fucking hell. Jesus. No. No. Go away. Why can I not search Google? Ah, but you missed the yaki. You want this bit, right? You want that grilled bottom. You don't get that with this. Right? Oh, no, hang on. They've got it, though. Mushi yaki. Hang on, what? The bottom is like that. What? How are you getting that if you're steaming it? They steam it and then just throw it on the grill? Frame a picture of gyoza. What makes you think I haven't already? Xiaolongbao. I like pan-fried pork dumplings, baby. All the way. Give me this. Give me that. Types of gyoza for filling. Traditional gyoza. Seafood gyoza. Come on. Tofu and vegetable gyoza and Hakata gyoza. Bite size. Well, what about the cheese gyoza? We had cheese gyoza before. That's not on here. I bought that before. Sui gyoza, yaki gyoza, fried gyoza, beef gyoza? I don't think I've had beef gyoza. I think the pork is still better. Boiled gyoza? No, that's that water one, sui gyoza. No, I don't like that. Vegetable gyoza can be nice, to be fair. It can taste good. You hate the grilled bottom? Bro, that's the main part of it. How can you hate that? That's like the main point of the gyoza. Chicken gyoza? I mean, that's probably the healthiest of all options, but I don't think... Can you get chicken gyoza in Japan? I don't think I've ever seen chicken gyoza here. 鶏肉餃子。Oh. 餃子。Oh, 鶏引き. Okay, yeah, so minced chicken pork. Okay. So it does exist. Don't know if that would be better than pork though. You want a bit of that fat in there, don't you? Depends on who's making it. Veggie gyoza. I mean, I'll vouch for it. I know veggie gyoza is good. Plenty of rayu needed. True. Although don't say that to Giddy. She fucking hates that stuff. The rayu. What's that one brand? No, fuck off. This one, the S&B one. You try and shove that neat dumpling in front of Giri, you'll lose your life. Literally, you will lose your life if you try and put that on anything. She fucking hates that shit. I think she uses like a China version of it that's quite popular. She much prefers that. You got that? Yes, it's shit. I mean, if it does the job. Honestly, I hate to admit this, but Connor's kind of onto something. Just use pepper. Just put a bunch of pepper in with the soy sauce. Show you. The pepper's so fucking good. Maybe not as much as he does, because he like fucking like cakes his entire fucking soy sauce bowl with it. But a healthy serving of pepper with soy sauce, it's actually really good for the gyoza. I like pepper because it's like, it can add a lot of kick to and punch to flavor, but it hasn't got any like calories to it. From like a herb's point of view, it's good. You know what I mean? What's the lady brand? That's the goat. Don't know that one. A lady brand? The man likes the most cancerous hot dogs. What are those, Fatal? Huh? What are we speaking of here? You and Nick should be doing a gyoza tasting tour of Japan. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. There is a place I want to take you guys at some point. There is a gyoza restaurant that I like the look of that I really want to go to. But again, if I go, there's another unique point to it. So I need to be able to drink alcohol. Otherwise, the other unique point about it doesn't really work. But I do want to take you at some point because it looks fun. There's a place. Oh, you fucking got me. Yes. There's a place in Japan where the people eat gyoza. Take us on a vlog. Oh, no, I could take you on a vlog and then just release it and you'd never know when it was filmed. Apart from the fact that some of you eagle-eye my fucking beard length. He filmed that precisely 2 months ago. I remember when he shaved and his hair looked like that. 100% that was definitely done then. Pah. Monster Gyoza. No, Fatal. No. For those that don't know what Fatal's talking about, you're referring to the Joey one, right? That was disgusting. Joey, is it under Joey or Anime Man? Anime Man, Chris Gyoza. Oh my god, this thing looks fucking vile. I like gyoza. Oh, there's 2. Hang on, there's two. There's one that Chris did on his channel 6 years ago. And then there's another one that Joey did with Chris 3 years ago. Hold on. So this is the one that Chris did. And he had a food fighter next to him, right? Was that this one?
Oh my god. This is absolute
The fucking size of it!
best food challenge I've ever undertaken.
It's not every day.
Oh, that looks so gross, though. Oh my god, he looks so young there as well.
Worst food challenge I've ever undertaken.
Look at the fucking... Oh. That can't be good. Like, look how thick the skin is on it, and it's just...
Every day you pay 9,600.
Yeah. Sure we do, Chris.
How could that actually fit in your...
Oh my god. Look at the size of the knife and fork next to it.
That is at least
Look how young Natsuki is as well.
the size of your stomach. The only person
I don't think I've ever seen Natsuki wear this kind of outfit, by the way. I've never seen him with a hoodie like this.
who did finish it is Kinoshita Yuka, the Japanese food challenge person.
Oh, this is for Natsuki's birthday? What the fuck? What a good friend. Oh my, yeah, that looks like Natsuki, yep.
This side is same.
Oh, I don't want to soup.
I want to soup now.
Oh, yeah, this is too much.
I want to stop eating. It might look like a clear-cut win for Natsuki. For now, though.
You just gave up on that one. And then the one with Joey It was 10,000 calories.
I thought we had 60 minutes. We actually have 30 minutes.
So they got 30 minutes, but their gyoza is a bit different because it's done like...
So much bigger than a
They look like fucking pancakes on the fucking plate.
Gyoza. I thought we had 60 minutes. We actually have 30 minutes.
Do they give soy sauce at least?
And it's free. You save 5,000.
You say 5,000 yen.
Wow.
So I've got the Ichiman right
I kind of feel like this is doable though, to be fair.
Like, what number?
If the gyoza tastes good.
Am I gonna start to get bored of this flavor? One. One, Babymoon.
Can they top that sauce up or are they stuck with that?
It's still good.
the worst thing about these kinds of challenges?
Your digestion system being trashed.
I'm like,
How much did they do in the end? Let me see.
go towards paying for this meal, because that's how
I think this is the last time Chris did this challenge. I think this was literally just before the first Cyclethon. This is like, get bored of the flavor? Nah, man. I don't think I would. I love gyoza too much. Yeah, I think, yeah, February 21st, February 2022. I genuinely think this was before Cyclethon 1. Day 1. This was nowhere near that, Paul. What was he doing then? Oh, was this before Mount Fuji? Hang on. Abroad in a body bag. Abroad in Japan. Was it that one? There was something he did that was a physically challenging. 1 year ago? No fucking way. What the fuck? I feel like this is way longer. He did a food challenge around the start, just before a cyclethon. That was not a good idea.
no one wins, everyone loses.
It was the boxing tournament. This is before the boxing tournament.
Laughs.
No.
So this was the healthy year though, right? Hang on. My God, look how young he looks there. With Charla. 6 years ago. Fucking hell. '30th of August. So August was the first cyclethon. And then they switched it after that to make it this time, right? March and April. Because they prefer the weather at that time. Which makes sense, to be fair. 27th February. So he did something. I think we did something else this year as well. But yeah, that's like, I mean, bruh. That was when he was doing his nice, healthy arc where he wanted to be fit, lose weight, work out, go to the gym, have a few laughs. Was that the ramen challenge? Maybe. Yeah, the healthy year. He still thinks that he can lose weight. I don't know. I'm a bit weird about it this time because Chris doesn't seem phased or worried at all about this year's cyclethon. I don't think he's worried about it, and I'm like, really? Not that hard? I guess it's not that hard. It can't be. Mind you, last year he didn't train for it at all, right? He had like 1 day where he did a cycle. Is it about losing weight or being fit? I think one results in the other. So he's losing fit by losing fit. Yeah, he's losing fit by getting weight. Losing fit by being weight. No, he's yeah, I think that's the idea, is to get fit so that he can lose weight. But it doesn't work out that way, does it? Let's be honest. I will be in the van gang, yes. In case that wasn't clear. I am going to be joining. I will be in the back of the van as usual. Obviously, the first week Pete's not there. Pete's championing us on. So he'll be at home streaming, I'm sure, doing some amazing fucking work. And then halfway through he'll pop in to build that energy that we lose, because normally you don't need that kind of pep talk stuff at the start. At least that's what Pete thinks. Bless him. We love him when he's always there. But I can understand. It's always nice when he comes in the middle to just fucking give it that extra stupidly hyper steroid induced energy that gives everyone the hype again. And you can look forward to that. I guess he'll probably join when we get to Tokyo then, I guess. I don't think he'll be joining from Hokkaido. Unless he stays in Hokkaido one night and then jumps on the ferry with us. Don't recommend that, Pete. Now that I know that we're staying on a fucking ferry for 15 hours. Jesus. Chris was not lurking. I can assure you of that. Chris doesn't lurk in my streams. Chris doesn't go anywhere in my streams. What do you mean? Need that Pete energy. We do. And he will be there. Don't you worry. I'll make sure I bring these so if he hasn't got the energy, he can have one of these. These can be his energy-inducing bottles. The secret potions of energy. He can enjoy these. A magical burst, you say? So hey, pie, fucking, I'm gonna go. You give money now, huh? Money. I think that would be Pete. I think that'd be a good impression. I think we need a bro man night, right? Give him one if he's too loud in the van. Would that make Pete louder or quieter? I don't know. Mind you, I'd have to find a way to chill them in the van. Because it's got to be minus 18 degrees, right? That's also very, very important. He'll turn into Broman after that. Would you prefer to see Broman and Bruv in the van? Or not? I'm just saying. If I get a good visa result before it starts, then maybe I'll have a nix. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Absolutely not. It's clear. No Broman and Bruv allowed. Normally you're monitoring the stream though. True. Yes. I can monitor it while having a cheeky one at the back. Ian will throw everyone out the van. True. And Uncle Ian likes to give everyone ice cream, so that wouldn't happen. How loud can you be before Ian makes you walk? I don't want to test that theory. Certainly not in Hokkaido, where it might be very, very, very cold. That would be a no-no for me, thank you very much. I think the van will fly across a cliff. Louder Pete is best Pete. Yui, my microphone would like to have a word with you. Just a cheeky little one. There might be a bit of a disagreement there. If you get your visa renewal before or during the cycle, will you bike? What is this fascination with me getting on a fucking bike? I can't monitor if I'm on the bike. How does that work? Why do you want me to get on the bike, huh? You want a pool cake cam? That ain't happening. I don't want to show them up, alright? That's why. That's the reason. No. It wouldn't be fair to the boys. And I don't have the gear. I'll be fucking cycling with baggy trousers. You mean your broken mics after he dropped them? Look, he dropped one, alright? Fair enough to him. Don't want to make him feel bad. He dropped one. It's cameraman Paul, not biker man Paul. Exactly. Someone knows. Get all the crew on the bike. That would be a terrible idea. And anyway, I heard the guest bike was going to be an e-bike. Apparently it's not, according to Chris. I better be fed this time. Hello, Sumika. No, that doesn't happen for cameraman Paul. We do not get fed. We know that. That's part of the law. Isn't that right? If it's yaki gyoza, I'm down. Give me yaki gyoza, and it's all good. But if it's Hokkaido gyoza, we haven't figured out what that is yet. We need to protest. They pretty much do spam it to the point that Connor's like, oh, we will be fed, don't you worry, Paul. Take the fucking menu. Get fucking fed. But, all right, calm down. Mind you, that was something that we considered doing this time when it came to the lunches. Rather than have to use Connor's camera, we might think to switch to my Osmo Pocket so we can film walking in. But then I realised, hang on, that means I've got to film them eating again. How does that fucking work? That's not fair. That's not fair. Do I not eat anything for 6 hours straight? Well, I mean, Ian and I might go into the convenience and have a cheeky protein milkshake, you know. Certainly none of that Fami Chiki Tampaku chicken, though. I hear that's terrible. But, you know, the rest of it, we do give it a try. A cheeky try. You technically got fed even if you didn't realise it at the pub quiz. True. Well, I kind of got fed here, so... Fight me. I'll just ban you. It's a bit easier. Ice cream with Uncle Ian. Yes. Oh, I did get fed with ice cream. That's true on the last day. Nah, just... just sent a stand for the pocket on the table. That's true. That's not a bad idea, actually. I think I could get away with that. I had a weird question come up the other day. You know when you're waking up and you're up too early in the morning and your brain sort of says, what do you think of this idea? Can someone correct me unless I'm wrong? Chocolate's toxic for dogs, right? And someone can just confirm this with me. Chocolate's bad for dogs, right? Yes. What happens if someone eats chocolate and then turns into a werewolf then? Does that mean the werewolf will die? Will it get indigestion? It dies? So, a werewolf, it's part of the dog gene. But it's a question that's been haunting me ever since I thought, think about it. Maybe it's lactose intolerant. Well, maybe chocolate was invented to eradicate werewolves from the world, and we didn't even know it. That's why it tastes so good, so that people that were werewolves would eat it and be like, nom nom nom, all delicious. Oh, full moon. Maybe that's what happened all along. I'm just saying. I've never seen a werewolf eat chocolate in a film. And what about if they eat someone while they're a werewolf and then turn back into human form? They've got raw human meat in them. Are they going to get salmonella? I think someone needs to go back and refigure out this law. It's clearly wrong. You become a werewolf immune to chocolate. Oh, semantics now, is it? Forget silver, make the werewolf crap itself to death? Why do we have garlic for vampires? Does garlic kill them or just put them off? And is there no such thing as an Italian vampire then? Because doesn't Italian food have garlic in everything? So by that logic, humans don't have salmonella. You have to feed it pounds of chocolate. Pounds of chocolate, okay. But it would weaken it, surely. Be like the silver bullet. Shavings of silver in food. Avocados for lizard people because avocados are toxic to reptiles. Right, okay. We're working on it. We're slowly going through the world of fictional creatures. Vampires have strong senses, so I assume they don't like strong smells. Oh. They're scared of bad breath. They would not be able to handle Korea. Everything is garlic filled. Do you have vampires in Korea though? Does that exist? What does a Korean vampire look like? Come on. I need to check the teeth. Do they surgery that shit? Korean vampire. Of course they look fucking pretty, don't they? Fuck's sake. You would never get a Nosferatu-looking vampire in Korea, I'm telling you now. Wouldn't exist. A bald vampire in Korea? Bruh. They'd never live it down. Oh, look at that. Okay, what? Does she realise she's drinking blood? Oh, she does not look good. That's a pretty bad day for her. Okay. Does anyone recognise these? Aren't they all vampires then, since they're all pale? That's just good skin cream. Love how we went from the Cyclethon to Visa to quiz about Grimm. Mint! Everybody, welcome to... Hang on. Whoa. No. If this is your first time here, what can I just say? No, I don't like that one. Welcome to a Cameraman Paul stream, where we talk about everything and anything that you don't know about. Why? I don't fucking know. Because life. Korean vampires? We've got you covered. Can werewolves eat chocolate? Maybe. Let's find out. How do we find out? I don't know. Are they real?
I'm sorry, we also forgot about these nuts.
Tune in next week where I ban Mint for spamming nuts too many times. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. gonna call it the banning. Paul's answering all the important questions tonight. That's it. Yes, Korean vampires. Who is the best vampire? What about Japanese vampires? Do we have them? What do they look like? What the fuck is that? That's a Japanese vampire? Better, closer, warmer, twilighty. That doesn't look right. That's a vampire? Which one is it? Who's the bad one here? Is it her or him? What? What is it? Japan. I thought Nosferatu looked shit, but Jesus Christ, what's going on here? He's got a toupee on as well.
Mint spamming these nuts. Now it's definitely a cameraman Paul stream.
Fuck's sake.
VC Cinema.
Thank you for the money. Thank you so much for spamming nuts at me, you sunshines, you. The bits and the donations, you nutters. What's with the wig? Why have they got... real talk. I know I've got some Japanese... Yui. I know you're Japanese at least. Why do your vampires have toupees on and green bodies that look like turtles? What's going on here? Gacked? That ain't fucking gacked. Bruh, let himself go if you think that looks like fucking gacked. That's a kappa. Kappas are vampires? Is that what they are? What the fuck is this then? I'm sure I fought one of these in one of the games. This has definitely been one of the games that we played, right? Oh, hang on, whoa. Oh, you got more than one vampire in Japan? What kind of games I play? Mate, that was in Ghostwire Tokyo. We had to chase one of those necks. You got different fucking vampires, okay. Oh, so this is a vampire. Do you think she likes garlic? I wonder. Oh, that's a bit more like it, yeah. Why is she licking her hand? What's going on here? Do you think she's got some blood on it, or do you think that's garlic, maybe? It's a beautiful picture, though. The Vampire Hair Women by the Sea. Oh, Kyushu. Okay, well, we're not going to Kyushu. We won't be seeing them this cyclethon because they're not here. Reading that bio at the top, there's Maori vampires? Really? Chocolate spread. That would take ages to reach her guts. Oh, this one? Yeah, actually, yeah. Maybe this is an immune system, so that if she's eaten something bad, it's going to take too long. That'll be recoverable. Just cut it out of her skin. Cut it out of her neck, get rid of it, and then she can heal herself, right? Because they can heal fast. Clever girl. Clever girl. Native to the shores of Kyushu, the beautiful Iso Onna, or coast women, are vampires that like to prey on their lunches, their lunches? Goodwill, as well as their blood, prowling the coastline and dripping wet. Iso Onna look like victims of a shipwreck at first glance. So, isn't that this sirens? Causing passing men to rush to their help. Once they're close enough, Iso Onna paralyzed them with a piercing shriek. There, that's the sirens. And drag them into the sea. Yeah, that's literally sirens. There they use their prehensile hair to jab in... What? They jab people's bodies with their hair and suck their blood out. That's me on a Friday night, mate. That is fucking hell. Jesus, what's this? Flying squirrel. Okay. Not only does Japan have 2 vampire flying squirrels, but you mean bats, right? Isn't that just bats? They also help with explain the invention of Pokemon. How the hell do you pronounce that? Both sanguineous squirrels exhibit a total disregard for evolutionary principles. The legend of Nobusuma says that when a bat reaches an extremely old age, it transforms into a magical Japanese giant flying squirrel. Oh. Hang on. That's spooky enough. No, I need something. Oh, that's good. That kind of reminds me of the channels that like, there was a guy in 5 years who said he could make the ultimate bomb out of chocolate that would kill all of the werewolves. Oh, here we go. Yeah, mystery. The legend of Nobusuma says that when a bat reaches an extremely old age, it transforms into a magical Japanese giant flying squirrel. A real but skittish herbivore. Do I have that thing? Fuck it. We gotta make it. It's gotta sound right. Hang on. You can't fucking see the mic. I'm black on black. Shit. There we are. It's more visual now. There we go. Nobusuma can do the same, but when they spot a human, they glide onto the person's face, latch on like a facehugger from Alien, and start sucking out their victim's blood. They can also eat fire, and between that and being small and adorable, Nobusuma are kind of like reverse dragons. Right? Shouldn't I have worked for the BBC? Doesn't it? What do you mean the white DJI mic? What? It's because it's fucking black. You can't see it without the fucking thing. God damn it. I can't fuck it. I'll use the fucking light remote. Nordeppo are very similar to Nobusuma except for 2 key differences. They evolve from raccoon dog. Raccoon dogs? Can we get a fact check on that? Is that right? Okay. Which, while still making Darwin angry, isn't as big a leap from the bat to squirrel. Also, they shoot bats out of their mouths? What the fuck is this?
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Mom, can you switch channels? There is a weird do on TV.
Hey, I'm giving you the best BBC of your experience. That sounds wrong. BBC reporter experience. Fucking hell. What the fuck? What do you mean they breathe bats? Oh. Hang on a minute. Stop it. Don't be naughty with it. Okay, stop it. I know you guys. Stop it. This is a wholesome channel. See, look. It's wholesome because it's got lo-fi. That means it's very wholesome. Leave it. I've seen lore. There's no sausages here, it's just bats. They shoot bats out of their mouths, a sentence that doesn't make a lot of sense, but there's no other way of putting it. These vampires shoot bats out of their mouths like a gun. If there was a gun capable of shooting bats instead of bullets, hence their name. Is this written by, which translates to wild gun? What? Oh. So this means wild gun in Japanese? It fucking does not. Nordeppo?
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Who's a shithead? Men! We're not vampiring nuts. Stop it now. Thank you for the gifted sub. Maybe vampires nuts are shitheads. What? Wild horse? What the fuck am I? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Fuck it. Ignore that. I don't see a bat. I see a human skull head, but I don't see a bat. Vampire. Whoa. Seriously, Japan? Vampire trees? Bruh. Did they run out of ideas?
Our normal news anchor had a bad reaction to a chocolate bar. So now our cameraman Paul will be telling us about the latest vampire lore.
It's a fucking vampire tree. What? Look. Juboko. What the fuck is that? What? Hang on, I need to go back to my mystery. This song's called Detective. Legends say that sakura have pink blossoms because there are bodies buried beneath them that nourish them with blood. I hope you've been enjoying your little pictures of sakura trees. Little did you know that underneath your very feet were bodies being slowly drained of their life. It doesn't become a beautiful cherry, it becomes a juboko. Sorry, that needs to be a more a juboko. Tree, child. A kind of vampire tree, obviously. Duh. Mainly found on bloody battlefields, which Japan has had no shortage of throughout the centuries. These once regular trees develop a taste for blood and become juboko. These bloodthirsty trees won't just wait around for someone to conveniently die within reach of their root systems. Oh no. Instead, juboko will use their suddenly human limb-like branches to catch passerbys, pierce their bodies, and suck out their blood. This sounds like Evil Dead. Is this not Evil Dead? Through hollow tube-like twigs. I mean, Chris is so scared of bears, I think he needs to start looking at the fucking trees. We'll take the cherry blossom route. Yeah, would you like to... Do you want the nice route or the juboko route? He might have second thoughts when he hears this. That's why they have put crossbones on bottles of poison. Oh, what? Hang on, what? They have put crossbones on bottles of poison. Bones are a universal sign of do not approach. True. I've never heard of this. Is there any famous juboko in Japan? Oh, I just realised this is the Hotel California ripoff, isn't it? On a dark desert highway, juboko in my hair, trying to suck up my blood now. Relax, said juboko, you've got too much whiskey in your blood. Okay, keep knee. Start. No, lo-fi. Back to lo-fi. We're going back. There, bring it back. There we go. We made it through the forest. Oh, that's bullshit. That's clearly not a juboko. I like the idea of a juboko being like this. How the fuck is that cherry blossom? In what world is this cherry blossom? Chewbacca? I'm infatuated by this lore. So hang on. Let me look up each individual one, right? So we've got... This one's probably the cutest. You have flying squirrels in Japan. Shopping? I don't want to shop for one. Fucking hell. Look at this guy. Look. And they spit out bats. I have seen... Wasn't Dracula Untold? Didn't that happen in Dracula Untold? Didn't he, like, spit out bats or something? They've even got yokai versions of this? Fucking hell, okay. Hang on a minute. Are you sure that came out of the mouth or it wasn't just, like, in the trees? How the fuck does this... This doesn't make sense. What? Why is Roblox there? Was there Roblox? Where? What? Did I miss it? Shit. Oh, yes, that's clearly a squirrel. I feel sorry for this girl. Look, you look up for, like, flying vampire squirrels and this lady comes up. Poor girl. Although, if she started spitting bats out at me, I might indulge. That's not one. No. Oh, he's cute. Warriors of Myth. Okay. Not that many on that one. I think this one's going to have a lot, right? Snake Lady. It's on. This name, not going to lie, it sounds like that character from Star Wars. Jar Jar Binks. Saying that, it's a lady. It's on. Mr. Jar Jar Binks. It's on. It doesn't quite sound like a name that I'd be terrified by, to be fair. Although, she works out. Look at that. Look at the fucking arms on that one. Didn't we fight one of these in Bramble? I'm going to stop scrolling down because this looks like this is about to get very, very non-Twitch worthy. In fact, I can already see one down there that says no. Nukekibu? What's a Nukekibu? Oh, this is the long neck one. Is she just so lazy that her body just stays lying down while she does the neck thing? I feel like she just can't be... It's like... So she's the original Fantastic Four, right? Isn't she like Plastic Man? She doesn't even have a neck, this one. Oh, she's going for the ear. He's going to feel that one. He's gone and he's taken our bodies. What? What the f... Oh, it's Hellboy. What the hell? Okay. Oh, this one's got two heads. Okay. You got to be careful with the female ones. They get a bit cheeky on here, don't they? Suiko, the water tiger vampires. That's not what you guys said, though. You've seen that before. What, in real life? You've seen one of them, have you? A long neck lady. Firefox. Yeah, no, this is called Boba Fox. We have to use this because it's the only platform. It's the only browser that I don't log into, so I don't have to worry when a pop-up says, give us your email. By the way, these are all your emails for everyone to see. We have to be careful like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a kappa. So, essentially, a kappa with a wig on is a suiko? Is that it? Okay. Suiko versus kappa. Oh. Oh. You guys don't know anything, do you? A suiko is above a kappa. In the hierarchy of water goblins, I'll have you know, they're actually a big deal. Sometimes placed in charge of them, with one suiko placed in charge of 48 kappa. So they're the boss. So if you ever see kappa, you gotta aim for the suiko. Got it. So basically aim for the kappa with the wig on. What?
How about a kappa D's now?
Fuck's sake. How did we mention kappa for this long and no one did that yet, huh? What's that all about, bruh?
Bruh.
You're a
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Thank you for calling a kappa D's nuts a shithead. I feel so much happier. And rightly so.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why. Mysterious priest man. I don't know why. People are like this in my chat. I'll never forgive them for it. So, yeah, so kappa have a hierarchy. What the fuck? Monkey? Monkey? Kappa Suiko? Is this the Pokemon evolution of a monkey? Becomes a kappa, then a Suiko? Huh? That's a new one on me. Is Connor going to turn into a kappa? Don't answer that question. That's mean. Stop it. Feel sorry for this one. Yep, she's definitely a Suiko. 100%. Yeah, that's why I suddenly realized I don't want to go down that road, Audrey. That's a mean way to go. That makes more sense. Turtle, kappa. Yeah, that makes more sense. Not the fucking monkey. How does that work? Do I know Moomins? There's a fever dream where a kappa tries to catch one of their characters. What? I know Moomin growing up. What the fuck? This is real?
So, I have absolutely no experience. See for fluffy friendship dream. What to look up during your trade. Alright, boat. Describes this. And then
oh my god!
By a turtle indicates that you are hiding behind a facade instead of confronting the things that are bothering you. And then
Jesus.
Snufkin.
To be fair, I've not seen one that big.
Others imply that you have figured out another flying, colored or says that Snufkin was the one who told him about this waterfall. But then he falls again, and again, falling represents.
Oh, that's an interesting one. The lore of of all the things we could talk about tonight, I never expected to be going down the lore of we went from vampires to Moomin. How did that work? So, in conclusion, yes. That's all. Right? Well, I think we're all in agreement. Yes. Here. Well, more folklore of Japan. Teacher Man Paul, there we go. A new shrine, a new title is in the works. Teacher Man Paul, indeed. That's why Moomin is indeed, and that's why Moomin is technically a Korean vampire. Is there any country that doesn't have vampires though? I feel like everyone wants to have their sexy on, because vampires are like considered the sexy one, right? Are you team vampire or team werewolf though? Do you prefer werewolves or vampires? Because most people fall into one of those categories, right? But I think vampires, they got that slight lead. Team zombie, bruh. You don't have vampires in Sweden. All right, bet. With those meatballs, you must be joking. Swedish vampire. Oh, they're Scandinavian vampires. What was that? Where was that film, Let the Right One In from? That was a good film. The Scandinavian vampires is a cultural mix of undead creatures from Norse mythology, Slavic folklore, and Anglo-American representations. Oh. You have the Atlas vampire. That's real. What? Wait, what? Huh? There was an unknown assailant who committed the unsolved vampire murder in Stockholm, Sweden. Do you have an actual fucking vampire? Someone went a bit too far. With a 31-year-old lady of the night, Lily Lindestrom was found murdered in her small apartment in the Atlas area of Stockholm near Sankt Eriksplan. She had been dead for 2 or 3 days before the police broke into her apartment. She had suffered blunt force trauma to her head. She was found completely naked and face down in her bed. According to reports, sexual activity had taken place. Goddamn vampires with the condom found to be protruding from her. Oh no! The detectives. I didn't need to read all that. I just wanted to know about the blood bit. Fucking hell! A little bit too fucking graphic. Wikipedia. Police suspect the implement was used by the perpetrator to drink Lily's blood. The murder remains unsolved. Okay, Sweden. I thought Swedish were nice. I'm a little bit worried about going to Sweden. I might cancel that trip from future Paul's agenda. You watched a YouTube video about that? Really? Felix. Well, he's not in Sweden. Felix is joining the Cyclethon though. Haha. until you find a bad Swede. I don't think I've ever met a Swedish person who's been bad. I mean, no doubt there are, but I don't think I've ever met anyone that's been like that. Probably a Danish... Yeah, it's probably a Danish guy who did that. I agree, yeah. It's like all the crimes that are committed in Japan, they're not by Japanese. Sure, Chinese, right? Yeah, it's not really Japanese. 100%. A Chinese hopping vampire. Jiangxi? Jiangxi? Is that how you pronounce that, Vance? Jiangxi? Hang on. Let me get this right. Is that Cantonese? Cat, I need you. Where are you? Did anyone just hear that? Can we hear this together? Because that didn't sound right to me.
T-E-R-N-G-S-H.
I don't think that's how you pronounce Chinese. It's a type of undead creature or reanimated corpse in Chinese legends and folklore. Isn't that what the series oh, what's that famous Chinese TV series that's got like vampires in it? There's a big one. Not fucking Legend or something. It's a big one. Chinese Gyoza? I'm something of a Gyoza myself.
T-E-R-N-G-S-H.
She just fucking gave up. It's like here, she's like, fuck it. I'm gonna do my own thing.
T-E-R-N-G-S-H.
G-S-H. Maybe it's a song. Thank you, Kat. Is that the Chinese for it? I'll use that. Maybe I don't know, maybe she's flexing. Oh, hang on a minute. What is it in Japanese?
Jingles.
Jingles? All the way? In English, British.
Jiangxi.
Alright, let's use the Chinese. There we go.
Jiangshi.
Jiangshi. That makes more sense. Jiangshi.
Jiangshi.
Jiangshi. Is it? Do you have pronunciation differentiation between male and female? Like, would the guy pronounce it the same way as a female?
Jiangshi.
Because I've only got access to female here.
Jiangxi.
Is that the male way? Is that the male way to say it, maybe?
Jiangxi.
Oh, yes. She seems to be quite a giant.
Jiangshi.
No.
Jiangxi.
That's the one. Right. Okay. So,
Jiangshi.
and as you can see, we have the English pronunciation right here, which is
Jiangxi.
oh. It's funny. English sounds exactly like Chinese. Isn't that amazing?
Jiangxi.
It's like we're the same, brother. Someone copied someone's language here. I'm just saying.
Jiangxi.
Jiangshi.
Less common.
Jiangxi.
Oh, what? That sounded more natural.
Jiangxi.
Why is he more peppy here? What? Okay, so it's less peppy, less common. More happy is less common.
Jiangxi.
It's more like
Jiangxi.
aggressive, right?
Chinese vampire.
Oh. Rigor mortis. What? Why is that coming into play? What the fuck? Is that what they suffer from if they look in the mirror?
Jiangshi.
Jiangxi. Jiangxi. Jiangxi.
Right. Okay. I think this one works.
Jiangxi.
Jiangxi. What the fuck was this again, Vance? I completely lost the plot here. What was it? It was what? What is it? It's... Hang on. Scroll up. What are we... This is quite the fucking... It's a Chinese hopping vampire. Where we're going, we don't need tones, Audrey. Okay. Boba Fox. Show me. Ooh. That's not pretty. Look at the teeth. Kiss your mum with that mouth? Jesus Christ. Oh, hang on a minute. Isn't this what the bad guy in, isn't that the bad guy from, Big Trouble in Little China? Isn't it? Does he look like this? Is that where he's meant to be? Yeah, he had one of these fucking things on his face as well. Hang on. Big Trouble. Little China. Bad guy. Oh, bad guy? Bad guy. Didn't he have that? Yeah, this guy. Very similar. Lord Pan, that was his name. Merciless, conniving. Oh, he was just a sorcerer. Okay. He looks like a Dragon Ball character. Oh, he was just a sorcerer. Okay, completely different. Wow, he looks fucking similar. He looks like a fucking vampire with those nails. Jesus. Classic film in case you've never seen it. Great, great film. Highly recommend it. He needs braces. This fucking one needs braces, love. Look at that. I don't know how he eats his meals with that one. Certainly not eating the massive gyoza we saw earlier. I was expecting more of this, France. You said hopping vampires, and I get this. I think we can label the most ugly vampire here, right? I mean, this is... Actually, no, hang on. Nosferatu. Is he ugly? What's the... Can we get a consensus on this? Who's uglier? The,
Jiangshi.
Jiangshi.
僵尸
Jiangshi. Jiangshi. Or Nosferatu. What are we thinking, huh? The female one is the correct one. That's a bit sexist. Come on. I don't want to hear him say bounce on it. You must bounce on it. Crazy style. What if he's good? You don't know. He might have that rhythm. He's had years of practice.
Brother.
He's got that Chinese rhythm. Good film though, if you've not seen the new Nosferatu. Very, very good. Very, very good actually. Not very scary, but beautifully lit. There's only a couple of bits where you're like, ooh. What have you walked in on? Bacon the boy. Nothing? Look away now. Run. Run, you fools. It's eerie. This is eerie? Hang on a minute. What about the new Nosferatu? 2025. Have we got pictures of him yet? We do. Spoilers if you haven't seen. What the fuck? Isn't that that's the Smashing Pumpkins singer? Why is he in the pictures? Actually, oh, it's not. Oops. I take it back. It did look like him though. Not gonna lie. I did think that was Smashing Pumpkins for a second. Oops. No, that's a mock-up of sorry. He does look like that though. Right, hang on, look. Hang on. Before you call me that, Smashing Pumpkins lead singer. Look. See? Similar. Especially when he went through his goth phase. I thought same energy. From Bouncing Vampires to Smashing Pumpkins, that's my next band name. Audrey, stop revealing things before they're announced, okay? We are the BVFTSP, for short. It's a unique name. I can't wait for people to get it tattooed on their ass. I would say this was the mock-up. So they did. Oh, there we go. That's him. That's what he looks like. A lot of people don't like this guy's version, apparently. He's too frail and timid. Looks pretty good, though. It's still not out. I don't think it's out in Japan yet, right? Hang on. Eggers Nosferatu. Fan release. I don't know why they've, like, just not bothered releasing it here. Yeah, it was released in the United States. But Connor said that he went to the cinema and saw a release date on a trailer, but I've not seen it here yet. Date. Oh, that would probably be IMDb, right? I saw it on Peacock. Yeah, I've got it on like Apple. I've got iTunes, so I can watch it that way. Released in England already. Although it's still £20, which is quite expensive. It came out in Korea. Why is Japan like, bruh, we don't need vampires here? Mind you. Oh, what the fuck? We get to watch it in the cinema in May, that said. Why so late? That's insane. Hang on. Yeah, oh. Look at that. Golden Week release? Is that Golden Week? That's insane though. Look at everywhere else in the world. So it came out in America, right? November last year it came out. And then everywhere else it was like slowly December to January. But for some reason Japan's like, we've got too many good films released, so you don't get any horror movies until May. Thanks. What a weird time as well, May? Bit of a weird time to be releasing it. Let me see, is there anything, what's in the cinemas right now? Let's do Shibuya. Not 109. What's the name of the fucking cinema in Shibuya? You? Shibuya no View. Huh? What the fuck are these? No, I want the films, not the... Huh? Oh. Get rid of all this shit. Allow... No. Bugger off. Yeah, sure. Cookies go away. Fucking cookies. Trying to make me diabetic with this much. What's good? Zero Base 1. The first tour. Timeless World. Snow White. Yeah, that's gonna sell well, isn't it? Are there any seats? Is anyone enjoying Snow White? Has anyone bothered watching it? Didn't think so. The Boy and the Dog, isn't that old? That's like a super old film, is it not? I think I've got that on DVD somewhere. Before. Wicked came out last week, here after ages. Really? Oh, there you are, Wicked. A Girl and Her Guard Dog. 35th Love Letter. Shiranai Kanojo. Pretty much every day. Okay. Doraemon. That makes sense. Doraemon's important. They show a lot of old films in theatres here. Well then, fucking why don't they show Nosferatu? Why have we got to wait for all this stuff to go through? Isn't that right, Unread?
Already a year. Here's to another Premier Kanpai.
Thank you for the resub and welcome back in for another smashing year. Happy to have you here. Hope you're doing well. The Girl and the Guard Dog's an anime? I don't know. It's not showing pictures. I need pictures. I click on it. It doesn't do anything. That is definitely not an anime. Unless anime made to look like Lifeline. I don't actually recognize these actors. Are these new? I don't recognize him. Nope. Must be the new up-and-coming age. The live action. Oh, so it was an anime turned into live action. Got it. Got it. So that's going to be big here. What about before? What's that? Is that a host? Oh, that's shit. What's his name's daughter? The guy from SMAP. Takkun. Isn't that's his daughter, right? Oh, cool. She's been an actress. That's cool to see. Don't know if that would do well though. The Boy and the Dog. That was. Is it a movie now? Oh no, that is not what I thought it was. I was thinking of the other anime that had the what's the anime with? Oh, what was it called? A boy and no, what's the one where there's like this kid gets he gets isekai'd into a world and trained in fighting by a giant dog guy. What's that one? Gyacked as a grown-up daughter. Not Gyacked. I didn't say Gyacked. I said Takkun. Not the boy in the heron. No, it's not. It's not a Ghibli movie. Anime. Boy trained by wolf man. That one. This one. I can't remember what it's called though.
Meta anime.
The Boy and the Beast. That's it. That's a good film. Not Naruto, no. The Boy and the Beast, yeah. You got it there, Ryujo, you got it. That's a good film. That's what I was mixing that up with. But yeah, no, I mean, is anyone watching this? Does anyone care? She's kind of ruined this film. I hear that apparently her acting's pretty good in it, and obviously she can sing, but off camera, she's been a bit like, I don't like you. I want the Wicked Witch to win. So 2 stars on IMDb. Yeah, it's been pretty obnoxiously downvoted. Unlike this, which is getting all the praise. Her interviews are horrendous. She's even worse because she keeps going on about it. It's like, saying, how does it feel when you see people queuing up to watch my movie? I'm like, that's not a good PR. I wouldn't go down that road if I was you, love. Yeah, it's not a smart way of being, is it really? You'd never get me doing that. I'd be like, all right, darling, how you doing? Welcome to my movie. Today, I'm going to rizz up Snow White. Everyone will watch it. Easy. Easy wins. Isn't that what the guy does, though? He kisses her when she's on the thing asleep. I mean, admittedly, it's a bit weird. Oh, look, there's a magical woman. Oh, she just happens to be asleep. I wonder if she fancies a cheeky kiss. It's a bit... It's not exactly modern age comfortable, is it? To be honest. But it worked. It woke her up. Yeah, sausage man. It woke her up, Christy. And she didn't slap him, so it must have been a good kisser. I'm just saying. You don't like Gal Gadot's acting? What do you mean? Kal-El! No! Oscar. Best acting in the world. You don't want to do this. The fairy tale has more than a kiss? Bruh. I'm looking this up. I don't know the original fairy tale of Snow White. I broke Sumika's mind the other day because she didn't know the original ending to The Little Mermaid. I always loved The Little Mermaid growing up. I always wanted to be like her. I'm like, bro, you really don't want to be... You're going to be all foamy by the end of it. Original lore. Let me have a look. What? Rip VOD? What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna... No, I don't mean that. No. Don't say it out loud. What? It's all Grimm. Original story. The original Snow White fairy tale published in 1812 by the Grimm brothers. Right. The queen, who's also Snow White's mother in the original story, is obsessed with being the fairest in the land and uses magic. Yeah, that's true. What's different? The prince finds Snow White in the glass coffin and kisses her, breaking the spell, and she wakes up. Hang on, what? This is the original, right? Oh, it's just AI though. Is that real? If it's the AI enactment, it's going to go for the Disney one, isn't it? Jesus. You know what? I'm going to do something that's going to be amazing. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to condense that into a readable form. ChatGPT, where be ye? Is it synopsis? Synopsis, right? Synopsis. I wonder if I can get her to read this as well. Oh, see, look, all that, easy. Right. Snow White is born to a queen who wishes for a daughter with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. After the queen dies during childbirth, Snow White's father remarries a beautiful but wicked queen who possesses a magical mirror. When Snow White surpasses the queen in beauty, the jealous queen orders her death. However, the huntsman spares Snow White, who runs away into the forest and finds refuge with 7 dwarves. Years later, don't you give me the essaying. Years later, the queen's mirror reveals that Snow White is still the fairest, prompting the queen to disguise herself in various forms to try and kill her. She succeeds with a poisoned apple, causing Snow White to fall into a deep sleep. The dwarves place her in a glass coffin, believing she is dead. A prince discovers Snow White and after an accident dislodges the poisoned apple from her throat. Wait, what? She awakens? Snow White and the prince marry? But the evil queen, upon discovering Snow White is the bride, tries to kill her again. As punishment, the prince orders the queen to wear hot iron shoes and dance until her death. Snow White and the prince live happily ever after. That's my automatic alarm telling me to get ready for bed. So hang on. How's that a bad ending? That's a good ending. So there was no snogging in the original. No, he just basically... What did he do? He dislodges a poisoned apple from her throat. How does he know it's in there? Can someone please explain? How do we know that she had the apple in her throat? Even your computer was put to sleep by that. True. Let me have a look. Is there a bigger synopsis? Okay, here we go. Prince becomes so obsessed. Oh, what the fuck? What the? That's no. Whoa. Let's skip down on some lore here. Sometime later, a prince stumbles upon a seemingly dead Snow White lying in her coffin during a hunting trip. After hearing her story from the 7 dwarves, the prince is allowed to take Snow White to her proper resting place back to her father's castle. All of a sudden, while Snow White is being transported, one of the prince's servants trips and loses his balance. This dislodges the piece of the poisoned apple from Snow White's throat. So he didn't do shit. Magically reviving her. In the 1812 version, the prince becomes so obsessed with Snow White that he carries her coffin wherever he goes until one of his servants, in anger, lifts Snow White from the coffin and strikes her on the back, causing the piece of apple to come out of her throat. The prince is overjoyed by this, and he declares his love for the now alive and well Snow White, who, surprised to meet him face to face, humbly accepts his marriage proposal. Well, damn, I didn't know it was that easy. The prince invites everyone in the land to their wedding except for Snow White's stepmother. Okay, a little bit of hostility there towards his stepmother. Yeah, that's not so good. So technically speaking, the hero of the original Snow White is not the prince. It's his fucking lackey that gets pissed off with having to carry her around. Right? He's like, fuck this shit. Smacks her. And she comes back alive. Why does he not get first dibs? He's the one that brought her back to life. At least let him have the first shot. The ultimate wingman, apparently. You better get a good Brucey bonus for that, tell you that right now. It was more bizarre than I thought. Some kind of weird pseudo-necrophilia. Yeah, that's a bit fucking weird. He was carrying a corpse around like a crazy... Yeah, that's the bit that I'm a bit... You really want... Like, think about it. You're a corpse. And a guy decides to carry around your body. You somehow become alive again. Do you really want that man in your life to marry? Sounds like he's got some kind of weird 50 Shades of Grey shit going on. I'm not sure you want that in your life. I'd think twice. He was dead set on her. Fucking hell, Audrey. Also, his lackey's already hit her once. Is he a good friend if he hits women? Dead or alive? It's not good. The prince trying to put the apple back in her throat. It's that, I preferred you when you were dead. Have some apple pie. Get that down your gullet. Was there a fairy tale that wasn't screwed up? I don't know. Most of them were, right? That was from the Brothers Grimm. Most of them did have bad endings. My mum gifted me the Grimm Stories book as a teen. I don't think she was aware how dark... Well, no, because we've been raised on fucking Disney versions of them all, right? Does anyone know what's the most fucked up one? Anyone tell me? A lot of people usually say The Little Mermaid, but is there another one? Anyone who's a Grimm Brothers reader, which one would you say is the most egregious ending? And I want to look it up and find out if it is. Sleeping Beauty? Oh, a few Sleeping Beauties. Okay. Fuck it. We'll do them all. Why not? Fuck it. We'll go down the lawn. We'll have a lawn night. Sleeping Beauty. Actually, I'll go toilet first because it's about to be an ad. And I'll come back. I'll go toilet, come back. Don't read it out loud. Why? What's wrong with it? Sleeping Beauty. Does it involve grapes? It will fuck me up, apparently. It will fuck me up. Alright, well. Bet. It's all about learning the mechanics of the game. I don't want to learn the mechanics. I want to play the game how I want to, and that normally involves bang bang. I just want to bang, bro! The game won't let me bang, bro!
The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet.
Alright, chat. You heard the man. Push your fingers. Come on, all together now. Push your fingers through the surface into the into the wet. What a fucking line to crash on.
The Hokkaido mountain air can cure anything.
Oh, really? Sure about that.
Can it cure your fucking broken neck? Why is he red?
He's been in the onsen.
Ah, okay.
I actually think he's meant to be black, but...
He's like the Incredible Hulk. Oh, shit.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna keep... Sorry.
Paul's neighbours divorcing over fights about their loud... Why are you guys telling them everything?
See if you can't flush all this mucker.
He just knocked himself out.
Oh, my name is Connor. Hello. Let me just speak some Welsh for you. From the... I know. I sound very Welsh to you right now.
Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think about the cleanup on that. What would you want me to do in an IRL stream? Go out and be an Essex lad? Fitness IRL? You want my heart rate to be 180 all day? Oh, that was badass. One swift smack in the nuts.
I'm looking for tits.
What am I doing? What?
I will shoot you. Making me do this.
Why did they not blow up? And why did they do it that time? Hi. Don't mind me. I'm just looking in the menu. Wait a minute. I want this man to fear my dear. Because I gotta make a name for myself right here. It is actually a Spartan race. It's just too much sunshine.
Welcome back to another thrilling adventure of Premier Paul. I'll be your host for the next non-F hours.
She got me a Switch, guys. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, sugar mummy. What the fuck is this? I feel like I need to do a blood test and see if it comes out at me. What the... Bruh. I was giving him a chance, okay? That was a warning slash. It's a new move. I've just learnt it. And now you have to. I do not like being slapped. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I like being slapped. I'm just saying when you get hit by water, when you're hot and sweaty, it feels nice.
Somehow I feel offended by this.
Holy ho.
It says...
I discovered something pretty cool the other today. I didn't know they sold this. A party gyoza. Look at that. Also, doesn't require the oil. So that's good. Just pop it in the old frying pan and let's get going. Yeah. I'll never be lonely of gyoza ever again. Dobby gets a sock. Paul gets gyoza. Everyone lives happily ever after. I love it. What kind of gyoza? That's from like the Osaka gyoza brand store company. Good gyoza. Obviously yaki gyoza. Serving size. 1 white man. Yes, indeed. 1 Caucasian male, please. I'll take that to the bank and cash it. Charmed, I'm sure. Also, I realise before I go off script anymore, I don't know, is Mint still here? Mint, are you here? Let me look. She is still here, good. She very, very kindly, oh my god, gave me this at the pub quiz. Now, what's in it? Let's find out.
Brother, ooh.
Yeah. Oh my god. I literally haven't opened this since the quiz, by the way. You absolute legend. Tea. The best one. Yorkshire Gold. Let's go. Don't show Connor this. He'll get jealous. Not 1, but 2. Yo, let's go. Oh my god. Oh, I'm going to be so teed up. I'm going to be teetotal. All right, enough of the fucking puns. That's fucking awesome. Thank you so much. I did cop this before. Because she made me look. We got any French in chat? Any French? Any hohi-hohi-hos? No one French? We must have someone who's French here. Because these are definitely French. 100%. Right? I'm fairly certain these are from France. Right? Sacre bleu! Mon petit ami caprice pas bleu! How can you say they're French? They're clearly not French. We don't do such thing a pastry. I love these growing up. So, another 2! You're insane! Not only them. Also my other favourite. My cherry bakewells, baby. That raspberry jam there. Oh my god, that's godlike. That's that good shit. I thought she'd open these though, because there was like... oh, hello. Someone's had a cheeky bit of icing on them. So yeah, Uncle Paul's getting fat before the cyclethon. I'm going to be carb loading to fuck. Also, there's some packages in here. But before I show them... my number 1 D's nutter. Of course. She couldn't resist, could she? Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. Haha! These are... I couldn't get these anywhere in Japan, so... It's good though, but they're good because look. They got camera, come on, work with me. Source of protein, high in fiber. Share packet. It doesn't say that. Where does it say that? I don't see that anywhere. What do you mean? That doesn't say share. Huh? Get out of here. Doesn't exist. And then we have... Now... I don't know what this is, but I'm fairly certain I do, considering the shape of it and the squigginess of it. I have a feeling I know what it is. Let's just say the packaging color is a bit of a giveaway. A giant Gyoza pillow. I need to find someone to put this. Maybe this should take over the sack as the seat for the bear. Well, not the bear, the monkey. Oh, I could eat one this big, by the way, just saying. I could easily eat Gyoza this big. It's stuffed with actual raw meat. It looks like a dumpling. It better fucking look like a dumpling. That's amazing. Thank you, Mint. That's so amazing. Are they gonna have a proper true headrest? A true headrest. And then... I have no idea what this is. It is a dumpling, Sumikola. It is. Not a real one. I'm the fucking dumpling here. Should I open this on stream? I don't know. Am I supposed to be opening this? You hope it fits. That's a bad sign. It fucking won't after I ate all this. What do you mean I hope it fits? You just got me a bunch of cakes and peanuts. Is it gonna fit? Okay. Man versus bag. Who will win? I don't know what this is. Ooh, it's blue. I love blue. Looks good on me. I can't see it, so let me see. Yo, that's sick! Oh, let's go! Jaws! My favorite film. It's my favorite film of all time. Thank you, man. Oh, that's so cool. That will fit. For now. Until I carb load the shit out of all these cakes. Oh! And then when we do a blue screen, I can have like just a floating head. I'll just be a floating head. That'll work. Unfortunately, the weather just got super fucking hot today at 22 degrees. But I'll try and wear it when I can. And then last but not least, I can't believe you gave this to me. That's very, very sweet of you. These are the artworks that she's made of me throughout all the time that she's been here. That's so sweet of you. I fucking love your art style. That's so cool. And just watch as Mint breaks down crying now. Look at that. There's even Gyoza on that one. All the Gyoza in the world. I will not shut up. You will take all the love you deserve, Mint. I can't believe you. I did a stream where I talked about me being stuck on space, and you bloody remembered it. That's so cool. And that's me with the Pete statue for the IRL, my first actual IRL I did. These are so cool. I can't believe you gave this to me. You should have framed them. Oh my, what the fuck? Yes. We have Onigiri Paul. Me with Rock Kun Paul. Paul as Chris. What? Fuck's sake. Sliver and Paul, of course. That one's fucking awesome. I like that one. That one's really cool. Evidently it suits me. Hello? You know it suits... Stop it, Lim. Oh my god, what? I haven't seen these ones before. Look at that. Is that like a little chibi Paul? That's so cute. Oh, me with a little red panda. I fucking love red pandas. They're so cute. Aww. Oh, these are so cute. And I do know this last one because she was worried. It was supposed to come with a UV light because it was UV light art in it. What? Well, I don't do black lights. Not for any particular reason. I'm just saying. I don't usually have UV lights running around, but if I find one, I'll let you know. And this last one was very, very sweet. She remembered the picture of my father that I shared on stream, and she made a picture with me with my father. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you, Mint. Aw. That's very, very sweet of you. Absolute cinema. We look so alike. Yep. I mean, he was younger than me in that picture that you're using. He was 33, I think, in that picture. So yeah, there we go. But thank you, Mint. You absolute gorgeous legend. You're always a joy in the community. Even though you're always worried about spamming these nuts. And we tell you that we love it, even though we don't. We really don't. You really need to stop doing that. But yeah. Shark it up, baby. Shark it up. It's all good. Yeah, it's been a wild journey, right? 3 years? No, not 3 years. 1 year. Crazy.
Dosages.
I don't deserve this. I don't deserve it. Why? Why am I getting this shit? That's not fair. Let me get this up. You just started the hype train. You absolute legend, you. It feels like 3 at times. Yes, I know. Can you see my fucking bags under my eyes? Look what you've done to me. That's 3 years right there. God knows about the wrinkles on my face. It's getting worse by the minute.
Shithead? What's a shithead?
That wasn't me, Les. I didn't call you that. But thank you for the gifted sub. It's very, very sweet of you. Very kind. Although, I think we need to get my song on, right? Hang on. We need to have one of my songs on. We need a hype train. Do I have an old song that I could play for you?
Dosages.
My name is Optimus Prime.
Thank you. You fucking legends, you. Thank you so much. And the Prime. You absolute legend as well. Thank you. What can I don't have like a upbeat song that I could play of mine or original ones, I don't think. I have Strawberry Kiss is probably the only one. Do I have that anyway? Do I have that on here? Let me see. Strawberry Kiss.
Paul Rabbit yap.
No, we don't use the Kumpo anymore. It's LVC now, Goldfrog. Thank you for the resub back in. There's no more come Paul.
Shithead.
Stop calling people shit. You guys.
Legend man, rock and roll.
Whoa! Shuketto with a 20? Oh my god, you legend. Thank you so much.
Legend man.
Go Geek with a 25? Why? Thank you. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, thank you so much. Fucking hell. Sorry. I'm not very good at reacting when I'm a bit... The voice gets higher. Yeah, okay, so bring it down. Fucking hell.
On behalf of all the March babies, happy birthday to Atiliekmiant, 22 thirds, at alpaca_as. I also just turned 22 but Sloban and D's nuts.
Legend man, rock and roll.
Mint, you didn't just do that. I mean, that's insane. Thank you, Mint. That's... Jesus. Thank you so much. Fucking hell, now I've got to really lay back on the drink. I can't drink until Visa. No celebrations until Visa. I think that deserved... No, I can't even have a Jägermeister, can I? I can't even celebrate with nothing. Fuck! $11. You guys are insane. Absolutely insane. Thank you. You have the little I have the little bottles, but they have alcohol in them, and they're not minus 18 degrees. That's what it says on the bottle. I'm not allowed to do it unless it says it's okay on the bottle.
Legend man, rock and roll.
Go Gig with another 25? Are you kidding me? It's not my birthday. We lied. It's not, okay? It's not really my birthday.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Cat with a... What is going on? Thank you, Cat. It is now. What are you doing? It's no, don't say happy birthday. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make me Pisces. I'm Gemini. Don't do that. Not allowed. I've got enough water in my eyes. Don't need it in the star sign as well. Madness Transmitter, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Good lord, thank you. Happy early birthday. Yes, it's June for me. We all know. A cheeky little 69. June the 9th. Lodge it in. Or rock you in Japan, as we say. Gyoza time? I'm not sure about that, mate. I might burn the house down now with too much excitement.
Shithead. What's a shithead?
I don't know who the anonymous person is. But I apologize, Shadow. I apologize for the shithead statement. Welcome in, Shadow Cat. Hope you had a wonderful time. We're not all as mean as anonymous.
Sausages.
Like this one. This one's nice. Sugar loves to be a sausage.
Legend man, rock and
Oh, what
roll.
the?
Yeah, baby.
What are you doing? It's not my birthday. Go get with another fucking 50. What the fuck? And there was a 5? Zemnis, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. What the fuck are you doing? You're fucking maniacs. You're blowing up. What are you doing? If this is your way... You know what, fuck, I'll play this instrumental of mine. This is an old song of mine. Play some of that. With some of that. You're absolutely fucking insane. The lot of you. The best cameraman. Well, I wouldn't go that far, mate. Now you can feed yourself. I don't need to feed myself. I've been given cakes for like a month. And tea to go with it. It's the best of all worlds. Right? I think we're good. I've got everything I need. What the fuck?
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Alpaca with another 5. What the?
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Another 5?
Legend, man! Rock and roll!
Dodge, thank you so much for the 10.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Lavender with another. What the fuck? Whoa. What's going on? No, so what are you doing? What's going on? I feel like someone's mentioned something and I'm not in the know here. This wasn't planned. Something weird is happening. I don't know why you're doing it. It's not my birthday. It's literally a Tuesday. I can even use the quote correctly now. For me, it was a Tuesday. It's literally just a fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Kevin, thank you for the 5. Stop calling it my fucking birthday. It's not my fucking birthday, you nutters.
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Of all the nicest people to give a shithead, Emma, thank you for the gifted sub. This is one of my songs, by the way. Very, very old. Then it's your unbirthday. Yes. Oh, I like the sound of that. Yes, please. Can you take some fucking years off my life? That'd be lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah, baby.
I'll take that. Oh, it's with another one. What the fuck? Punched Clay. What a name. I'll fucking punch Clay in a minute. Actually, no, I shouldn't. That's a bottle that's quite nice over here. It's a Rob chat bit. Don't worry about. Oh, okay.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Feels birthday man clap happy birthday Paul. Yes,
You're insane. You're all insane. Ember, thank you so much. Pixel Dragon, thank you so much. Arj, thank you so much.
Paul, you deserve all the success in the world. We appreciate you. Thanks for bringing this ragtag group together. And thank you for being a catalyst for me finally coming out to Japan.
Hey.
Shithead. What's a shithead?
Could you have timed that a bit fucking better? You can't give a wholesome comment followed by shithead.
Yeah,
That's
baby, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Thank you, Girl Geek. Anonymous, thank you for the sub. Pook Bear for the 5. Helio for the 1. Rice Sugar, thank you so much, guys. You fucking nutters. You absolutely... We're on a level 16 fucking hype train. What is wrong with you, you fucking mentalists? You're all mentalists! All of you!
I'm glad you liked them all. Funny because while you were checking the British Essential website on stream, those orders were already on their way to me. I was sweating throughout that stream, by the way. You have the best, most supportive community ever. Thank you for motivating me to love art again.
Yeah, I agree. I know that the community is absolutely insane. I don't know how it's managed to be so tight-knit and awesome as it is, but you guys... It wouldn't be anything without you. I'd just be some silly twat in front of a camera saying, "Oi! Oi! Talk to me." And you was like, "Alright, fuck off." You came in and you started talking back. And it's been like that ever since.
Rock and roll.
Stop. Another 20. Stop it. Oh my god. It's a great day. It's certainly a day of days. I mean, it's 25/25/03. Yeah. I'm not getting famous. I'm about to fucking die young. That's what I'm doing. You give me a fucking heart attack in a minute. You're not a silly twat. You're our silly twat. Okay, all right, I'll take that. Fair enough. A Tuesday shenanigan day. Fucking hell. That's insane. And and I do want to apologise. I know sometimes I'm not able to stream as much as I'd like to due to work. I know some of you are like, don't be fucking stupid. It's like, it does like weigh on my mind at times. I'm aware people subscribe and sometimes I'm so sorry guys, I'm gone for 5 days because I have to film for people. And I always try and make sure I can stream when I can for you guys because I genuinely fucking love it here. It's hilarious. You guys are so fucking funny. I don't know why you want to listen to this old man, but for some reason you do. At the same time, I like to think we have some interesting streams where we discover lore such as Korean vampires always being sexy. Whereas the Japanese ones look a bit fucking weird. Not as bad as the Chinese one though. You never know what kind of lore you're going to get on a Cameraman Paul stream. That's for sure. So thank you guys for sticking around with me for this long. We'll keep it going. And who knows? Who knows how long before my neighbours start complaining and kicking me out. But as long as they don't, and so far... no Hoover. I think we're doing fine. You entertain us... You... Why does that sound like Chris? Is that your alt account, Chris? Kevin? You entertain us, funny Essex man. Bring on the camembert. Yeah, rather. What do you mean there's no more sausages in the fridge? I saw one just the other day. Don't lie. You're glad when I work, so am I. I'm not sure my taxman is though. I'm the cameraman. Your work is absolutely amazing. Dudler. Dud, you fucking stud. Thank you so much for the 10. You legend as well. Fucking hell, guys. If they kick you out, we'll just find another love hotel. I'm starting to wonder if my lighting setup needs to be changed. It does give that sort of... I don't know about it. It's a bit... It's a bit funky. Not gonna lie. Unbelievable, guys. You fucking... You're insane. Absolutely nuts. Thank you so much, guys. Level 16? Fucking hell. Central stream with Paul. I mean, it's within my power.
What's a shithead?
And I don't think I'll ever regret the day when I made that. I made that alert. Thank you to Legend D's Nuts. I hope you enjoyed that from Anonymous. You're all a special breed in my eyes. What can I say? Let's get back on the lo-fi. You're a special, unique crowd.
LVC sausage. Just LVC sausage.
I can't believe, like, in 1 year, the amount of lore we've had. It's just like, what? We've got, what have we got? We've got Corn Girl. We've got the Corn Song. We've got Simps. Technically, CMPS. That's what you are. You're my Simps. We learned this recently. I can't really use it though because that's a bad word. But I still laugh at it. We got Sausage Man. We've got these nuts. Still not sure about that one, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy if that just slowly dies out, you know what I mean? Slowly but surely, because, you know, we only need so much fibre. We don't need that many nuts. Otherwise, we'll be too much fibre, and too much is a bad thing, right? It's not essential the whole time. Oh, we forgot Dr. Mummy yet. Dr. Love. Very important figure in our lives as well. The law writes itself. It fucking does. That is me crying about these nuts, very much so. That's probably a live feed right now in my soul, reenacting every time I see them. Oh, Platinum Card Lady! We forgot about Platinum Card Lady. Well, you did. I did, you didn't. I don't know if we've got one for the last one, though, to be fair, Master of Love. I don't think it's going to be easy making a woman point to a building that she's given me. It might be a bit hard to turn that into an emote, somehow. I'll try, but I don't think that's going to be easy. A woman standing in front of a building saying, yours? Want? Cake Man? Do we have Cake Man? Oh my god. Oh, Cake Man. Oh, but he didn't have a cake, did he? We need him with a picture of a cake.
LVC Corn Girl is best girl.
No.
LVC Card, LVC Sausage, LVC Drum, LVC Rabbit, LVC Cake.
Disagree. Sausage Man's the best. Sausage. We all know sausage. How does he find them? Always in his pockets. Best source of protein. Corn Girl's not going to feed you shit. And she's got cat ears on. You can't take her seriously. God, my eyes are all gone fucking red now. Jesus. They're still on our break, so I'm going to go back from the break, and then we're going to continue the charade of finding out exactly how dark fairy tales can be. I think that's going to be today's theme. Fairy tales. Fact or fiction.
These birds multiply at a very high rate with different partners.
When I come back, I want to be reborn as a f***adilius. You did not see me. This looks sick, by the way. It would, you know what would look better? If you went back in the vent. Oh, mate. Mwah! On cue, David Fincher, eat your heart out. Why is there a possessed little girl? Do not need that. Daddy's not... Oh! Daddy's not ready! Oh! Curiosity got the best of me there. Every time I see this name, I just think of the tunnel. Sex! Sex! F***ing Bosch. Uh-oh. What? Oh, f*** off. No, you can f*** off. No f***ing way. Get that corn away from me. I'm not eating a corn. I don't give a f*** what you say, chat. We're not eating corn, right? Drink or corn? Are you kidding me? Bruh. F*** off. Okay, so here? In here? No. Oh, here. Here? Am I playing this game?
I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts...
My whole body.
I kind of forgot to pay attention. pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange.
Is he in here? Oh, you son of a bitch. What the... What was that throw, bruv? For real? Oh my god, the tail. Bit flaccid. Look at my clothes, chat. I need an onsen. Look at that! This was black! A shame. Oh, it's clean now. That's great. Oh, that's easy. I think you'll find Uncle Paul is very much still alive and kicking. Unlike these enemies here. Oh, you sick little shit. That's your fault, chat. You was distracting me. Filipinos make great singers, by the way. They bang one out. They can belt one out. That's the one I'm going to use. The dealer always wins, motherfucker. You bet on the house, you're going to lose. What is this? What's with the lips? It's the hot chip face. Right? Now's the part where it ends up all over my... Now I'm starting to feel myself, you know, all black. Now I'm starting to feel it. Cameraman Paul is in his samurai arc. That felt better. That's the doctor, innit? Did I fuck up? There's got to be something behind the scenes that we don't know about. There's a reason why it's not been put out everywhere. Because who doesn't want money?
Rock and roll.
Mint doesn't. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Mint. Ball also signifies a lord. So that's whenever Connor says, my lord, he's talking to me. What do you think, chat? Paul, a well-balanced blend of fun and laughter. What the? You're so close. How is he able to throw that further than the risky garbage? What the fuck? Who put Dicky? What? Now can we just focus,
Dirty
people?
Dizzy.
Focus. You guys may be pregnant.
Dingy.
Can you speak to me in a Valley Girl LA accent?
Oh my god, it was.
Fuck me.
Like so fun. I'm just.
Don't listen to me. I don't know how to play fucking Wordle. Who put fucking Dicky?
Anything like super exciting
Who put that as a fucking word? What? Dicky? In what universe do you use Dicky for, like... Come on, give me a sentence with Dicky in it. Give me a sentence with Dicky in it now. Paul is a bit Dicky. Dicky bow tie. I've got a Dicky knee. He's a bit Dicky today. So it's like, you use that like janky? I don't think I've ever heard this term. I don't know if I can look this up. Is this going to come up with something? Hang on. Oh, okay. It's a bad condition, shaky, unsteady, or unreliable. I don't think I've ever used that. Is it a US? In America, apparently it's clothing. It's a tuxedo front in the US. Oh, the white thing that goes in a tuxedo? A Dicky. So that's why you said a Dicky bow tie? A type of shirt front that is worn with a black tie tuxedo. Shouldn't that be Dicky with a black bow tie? Unsteady. Yeah, I don't think... I've never heard it in context of that. It's a bit Dicky. It's used a lot with 30 plus Aussies. Oh... I think it's a new word in the vocabulary for me. Not sure I'm going to use it though. Not going to lie. Because if people don't know what it means, it might come off a bit weird. He's got a bit of a dicky leg, isn't he? So what? What did he say? Bit of a dicky leg? Sorry, love. Yeah, my leg's a bit dicky. Sorry, love. My leg's feeling a bit dicky. What can I say? Right, Sleeping Beauty. Wikipedia. Original story.
Brother.
Hey, you're the fucking one saying it. I'm just putting it in context of what would make sense. This is deep. Why is this so much lore here? What? Oh my god, Yapathon much? Is this the original? What's the original Sleeping Beauty? So this isn't a Grimm Brothers one. What? Which one am I supposed to read? Okay. Sleeping Beauty. The first one. This one here. Or this one. This says this is a narrative. Sleeping Beauty, Sun, Moon, and Talia. Sleeping Beauty is named Talia. So the different versions are called narratives? I want a TLDR. That's the TLDR right here. Okay. The folklore begins with a princess whose parents are told by a wicked fairy that their daughter will die when she pricks her finger on a particular item, probably a dicky. In Bessie's version, the princess pricks her finger on a piece of flax. In Perrault's and the Grimm brothers' versions, the item is a spindle. The parents rid the kingdom of these items in the hopes of protecting their daughter. The prophecy is fulfilled regardless. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Story time? Where does this song go? Yeah, that'll do. I can't pronounce these fucking names. What is that? Giambattista Basil? I'm going to call him John. Okay. Let me have a look here. Where was I? Prophecy. Instead of dying, as forewarned, the princess falls into a deep sleep. After some time, she is found by a princess, or prince, and is awakened, probably a princess these days, and is awakened. In John's version of Sleeping Beauty, Sun, Moon, and Talia, the Sleeping Beauty, Talia, falls into a deep sleep after getting a splinter of flax in her finger. She is discovered in her place by a wandering king who carries her to a bed where he gathers the first fruits of love. He abandons her there after the assault, and she later gives birth to twins while still unconscious? According to Mariah Tatar, there are versions of the story that include a second part to the narrative that details the couple's troubles after their union. Some folklorists believe the two parts were originally separate tales. The second part begins after the prince and princess have had children. So it's this is not a nice prince. Have had children. Through the course of the tale, the princess and her children are introduced in some way to another woman from the prince's life. This other woman is not fond of the prince's new family and calls to cook the children and serve them for dinner. Instead of obeying, the cook, thank fuck for that, the cook hides the children and serves livestock. Next, the other woman orders the cook to kill the princess. Before this can happen, the other woman's true nature is revealed to the prince, and then she is subjected to the very death that she has planned for the princess. The princess, prince, and their children live happily ever after. So, what? Hang on. She's subjected to the very death that she planned for the princess. Does that mean that they eat her? Isn't that the point? So this is the dirty fucker that dickied her? Is that what you mean? This is the dicky bastard? I feel bad about wearing blue now. What's that on the floor? I thought that was a child with hair then. Who the fuck is this? Oh, a spindle by the old woman. Okay. I'll be honest, I don't remember Sleeping Beauty from the Disney. I don't remember it at all. Now, another one you guys said, Hansel and Gretel, right? Hansel and Gretel? The German fairy tale. Origin, editions, plot. Okay. Yeah, ready for this one. Hansel and Gretel is the witch in the gingerbread house. I know that bit. Hansel and Gretel are the young children of a poor woodcutter. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. When a famine settles over the land, the woodcutter's second wife tells him to take the children into the woods and leave them there to fend for themselves. The woodcutter opposes the plan. Not fucking right. But his wife repeats her demand. Fucking hell. Wives were a bit fucking harsh back in the day. But his wife repeats her demands until he reluctantly agrees. Oh, fucking hell. She won't stop yapping. All right, fuck it. Off you go, kids. Into the woods. Okay. They are unaware that in the children's bedroom, Hansel and Gretel have overheard them. After the parents have gone to bed, Hansel sneaks out of the house and gathers as many shiny white pebbles as he can, then returns to his room, reassuring Gretel that God will not forsake them. The next day, the children's stepmother gives them small pieces of bread before she and their father take them into the woods. As the family walks deeper, Hansel leaves a trail of white pebbles. After their parents abandon them, the children stay in the wood. Well, would you want to go back? I remember this story, yeah. I know what happens, because the breadcrumbs get eaten, right, by the birds and they lose their way. Would you want to go back to a house that just did this to you? I don't think you want to go back, right? As the family walks deeper, yeah, we done that bit. The children stay in the woods until night falls and the moonlight reveals the white pebbles shining in the dark. The children then safely follow the trail back home, much to their stepmother's rage. Once again, provisions become scarce, and the stepmother angrily orders her husband. What happened to the mother as well? Angrily orders her mother to take the children further into the woods and leave them there. Hansel attempts to gather more pebbles, but finds his stepmother has locked the door. You remember the Anomaly cabin game you played? It was based off of this story. You mean the Cabin Factory? That's based on it. That kind of makes sense. The following morning, the children's stepmother gives them smaller pieces of bread before she and their father take them back into the woods. What the fuck? As the family treks, Hansel leaves a trail of breadcrumbs for him and Gretel to follow back home. However, after they are once again abandoned, the children find that the birds, I like the way that we need, what's a bird? Let me look it up. What? Who doesn't know what a bird is? Have eaten the crumbs, and they are lost in the woods. After 3 days of wandering, the children follow a dove to a clearing in the woods and discover a cottage with bread walls, a cake roof, and sugar windows. Hungry and tired, the children begin to eat the house. Oh, I remember that bit. When the door opens and the elderly woman that lives there emerges and takes the children inside, giving them delicious food to eat and soft beds to sleep in. What the children do not know is that their kind hostess is an evil witch who had built the bread house to lure them inside so that she can cook and eat them. The next morning, the witch locks Hansel in a stable and enslaves Gretel. I need like a sound effect. Like a the witch feeds Hansel regularly to fatten him up, but serves Gretel nothing but crab shells. It's a bit sexist. The witch then tries to touch Hansel's finger to see how fat he has become. How the fuck can you tell how fat someone is from the finger? What? Surely you'd go for the waist, no? But he cleverly offers a thin bone he found in the cage. As the witch's eyes are too weak to notice the deception, she is fooled into thinking Hansel is still too thin for her to eat. Oh, he wanted secondsies. Smart guy. After 4 weeks of this, the witch grows impatient and decides to eat Hansel anyway? She prepares the oven for Hansel, but decides she is hungry enough to eat Gretel too. Secondsies, you say? Rather, she's a light dessert. She coaxes Gretel to the open oven and asks her to lean over in front of it to see if the fire is hot enough. Gretel, sensing the witch's intent, pretends that she does not understand what the witch means. Frustrated, the witch demonstrates what a fucking moron, and Gretel instantly shoves her into the hot oven, slams and bolts the door shut, leaving the witch to burn to death. Gretel frees Hansel from the stable and the pair discover boxes full of pearls and precious stones. Putting the jewels into their pockets, the children set off for home. They should have tucked into the fucking ginger house, right? They had some extra nutrition there. A white duck, or swan in some version, ferries them across. Oh, mate, we can recreate this with Connor and Chris on the fucking Cyclethon, yeah. A white duck ferries them across an expanse of water. It writes itself. And at home, which one's Hansel, which one's Gretel? And at home they find only their father. His wife had died from an unknown cause. The children's father had spent all of his days missing them, and is delighted to see them safe and sound. Yeah, fuck their stepmother. With the witch's wealth, the children and their father all live happily ever after. Well, what are these variants? Folklorists Iona and Peter Oppier indicate that Hansel and Gretel belongs to a group of European tales especially popular. Oh, in the Russian version, the light from the sister turns out to be Baba Yaga. I've heard of Baba Yaga, a cannibalistic witch. Yeah, I've heard of Baba Yaga. All right, calm down. Yeah, we can be like, yeah, that's better. Fucking hell, went off on one there, didn't it? Sorry. In a French fairy tale, the hut with the roof made of cheese. You French. You just wanted to turn it into cheese, didn't you? You wanted to... We don't... What is this? What is this ginger you speak of? With fromage. We want the cheese roof. The hut with the roof made of cheese. The brother is the hero who deceives the witch and locks her up in the oven. Huh. Okay. In Puerto Rico, the orphan children, the brother pushes the witch. Okay, so in some places they don't like that the girl's the winner. That's interesting. So she's the original OG female, like, heroine. That's the Chris version. I bet I'll tell him that. If for some freak coincidence Hansel and Gretel ever comes up in conversation, I'll say, oh, you'd like the French version. And he'll be none the wiser. Why? You know that roof that's made of gingerbread? Yeah. In French, it's made of cheese. Okay, well, that wasn't that. That's pretty much the story I remember. That's not fucked up. That's normal. Rapunzel, if I remember, was fucked up, right? Not Tangled. I'm pretty sure Rapunzel's the fucked up one, right? There we go. I was waiting for it. Thank you, Iron Red. This one I think's fucked up, if I remember correctly. Let's get some more Ocon. Do we have a favourite fairy tale in chat? I'm trying to think what's my favourite. I mean, Hercules is pretty cool. But that's a Disney version. I am on my way. I can go the distance. It's actually what he sang to his father. True story. It was in Latin. Aware all the children fairy tales are ruined. Apparently they are. Apparently they very much are. There is a different version where the kids go back home and the stepmother kills Hans and makes Gretel cook him. What the fuck? That wasn't the German version, though. I thought I was... Am I not reading the right ones? The Selfish Giant. Not heard of that one before. The stepmom turned out to be the witch. That kind of felt like the trailer thought it was going down. That the stepmom killed the original mum. That would have been a plot twist. Hansel gets eaten and the father died during the drought, leaving Gretel the only survivor. Ooh, that sounds like a good game version. I read the right one. The one I read was not Grimm. Okay. This is what the energy is right, apparently. Well, you know what? Yeah, I really like... You're right. I am sort of becoming that... Who's that guy that reads like fucking Jack the Ripper with like bald head and glasses? I'm turning into that guy. Oh no, I really am. Just for one night though. Just for one night. There'll be one stream where I do a sleeping stream where I just all night I'll just be reading recipes. We had this discussion before. Give me a food choice. Guys, give me a food. What do you want? What do you want to learn how to cook? Gyoza, right? It's got to be gyoza, surely. Pineapple pizza? Alright. That's going to be the easiest fucking thing to see, though.
Sausages.
Sausages? Someone said hot... Like, okay, here we go. Crazy
Sausages.
for crust. Is there enough? Is there enough here? No. Kinda? Maybe? There might be enough. Alright. This is for you sleepyheads. Gotta build it up, one sec. Crazy for crust. Hawaiian is a recipe. Hawaiian pizza is such an easy, homemade pizza recipe. This recipe actually turned me on to pineapple pizza. It's such a polarizing flavor combo. You'll love this one because it's got bacon. Have you ever had a time where you have to eat your words? A time when you've said you positively, absolutely never, ever, ever would like something, and then you try it, and shock of all shocks, you do like it. You see where I'm going here. Right, this is so poorly written. Like, for real? We'll stick with it. We'll stick with the bit. I've always said pineapple didn't belong on pizza. But I was wrong. Hawaiian pizza is delicious, especially with bacon on it. Fresh pineapple, crispy bacon, savory ham, delicious pizza, and a homemade pizza crust. This is going to be your Friday night favorite. Whoa, 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 you did not just say fuck apple pies too. We're gonna have a problem. Sorry, people sleeping. Ingredients needed. I won't fight you, I'll just ban you. It's easy to make, I promise. If you're scared of working with yeast, don't be. Once you do it a few times, you'll be amazed at how simple it is. This recipe is probably the easiest yeast recipe you'll ever make. You don't even need a mixer. First, you need to pick the right yeast. I sound like that guy. Is it Johnny Mills? Who's the guy that does the Apple stuff? He used to. Who's that guy? I feel like I sound like him. In order to make a better pizza, we decided that you decided that we wanted a smaller phone. First, you need to pick the right yeast. Instant yeast. This recipe is written for instant, rapid rise yeast. Do not use active yeast. I repeat, don't be a fucking nonce. Flour, all-purpose flour, is the best. If you try anything else, I'm not going to use the word that gets me banned. Sugar. I always use granulated. This helps activate the yeast in you. Nailed it. Hawaiian pizza toppings. I think the last time I checked, heated fruits was a legendary goated status, and anyone that says it isn't is going to be getting in trouble soon. The last time I checked, Hawaiian pizza was one of the most ordered pizzas and the most controversial. Pineapple on pizza? But, guys, I'm a testament that it's actually good. Pinky swear, no, Dicky swear. Besides, pizza sauce and cheese, Hawaiian pizza ingredients are pizza sauce. Use your favorite store-bought or my fucking plug-in. My homemade pizza sauce recipe, which you can find here. Cheeky sod. Mozzarella cheese. You too can enjoy the shred of your own for the best melting. The cheese with the least flavor. Ham or Canadian bacon. Use what you like. It honestly depends if you like Canada or not. Pineapple. Use canned or fresh pineapple chunks. These days, I find canned to be too sweet, but your mileage may vary. Bacon. I thought we already said bacon, but apparently it's back on the menu. Cook until crispy, then drain the oil. Oh, aren't we already doing that? Is this more? Oh, that's the toppings, right? Sorry. Can we go? Moving on. Another song. Here we go. Step 2. How to make your pineapple pizza. To start your homemade pizza dough, you first need to whisk together the dry ingredients. Then, heat the water to between 120 and 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We don't know what that is in centigrade because in America, pussy things like that don't exist. It's easiest to do this if you have an instant read thermometer, but if you don't, you're simply not rich enough, and you should stop now, turn off the stream, and go and get a job. Tune in when you can afford one. You bimbo. Simply think. Hot bath water. Stir the water and oil together into the dry... We're near the end, don't worry. The bit's nearly over. We're nearly home dry. Stir the water and oil together into the dry ingredients until the dough forms a ball. Then, you have to knead the dough on a lightly floured surface until it comes together. Once it rests for 10 minutes, you're ready to top it and bake it. Preheat the oven to a high temperature. This ensures a cooked crust and a crunchy crust too. How do we make it the same, but different? Only the French laugh knows. Stretch your dough to fit your pan. Top your pizza with sauce, then sprinkle on the cheese, followed by the ham, pineapple, and bacon crumbles? They never said bacon crumbles. Enjoy
sausages.
Your bacon crumbles. How long do you cook it for? Pizza bakes at a high temperature, 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Use Siri or Alexa to find out what 450 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius. If I alerted them at my presence, I'm very sorry. So it bakes pretty quickly. It depends on how many toppings you have and how thick your crust is. Why have I just got a request to join my stream from Pete? Pete, you don't have the voice for sleep. No, stop it. The high oven temperature helps the bottom get crunchy and the top get brown. Expert tips. You can use pepperoni in place of ham if you prefer. Add a sprinkling of jalapenos for a spicy pineapple pizza. Storage. Store leftovers in the refrigerator. I love to reheat pizza in the air fryer. If you can't afford the air fryer, again, stop now and go and get a job, you lazy bum. And that is how we make Hawaiian pizza. Alright, there we go. That's the one. That's the one. That's it. I'm sure everyone's already fallen asleep by now, so we don't have to wait anymore. We can stay awake now. We can go back to the folklores or the fairy tales. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Sorry about that. It's a long bit, but somebody's got to do it sometimes. I told you I could do a sleep stream. Just saying. The difference is, I'm not the sleep streamer. You are. Okay? I stay awake, you fall asleep. I'm reversing that shit. Why did Pete request to join? I'm gonna say that's an accidental button press. I think it's that. Back to the interesting part. Oh, of course, Asgard. Asgard. Give me some... Did I? Shut up. We know you did, Pete. Get out of town. Or was you just trying to get in on this pineapple pizza, huh? We all knew that Pete was secretly a pineapple pizza lover. I think he's technically got... You know when people get pregnant and their taste buds go fucking crazy? I think he's sharing that with his missus right now. And he's the one that's experiencing those weird food cravings. Is that the road we're going down? I think it would make sense. Asgard, tell me, of all the fairy tales, what's the most fucked up one that doesn't match Disney? Pete's pregnant with Arnold Schwarzenegger? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, he's Junior. Fucking hell. We should recreate that, Pete. I've heard what you've heard. Ones where they eat dirt for iron? Huh? Little Mermaid. I spoke about that earlier. Pete's quest to find pickles and jelly beans. Is that Kamakura? Rumpelstiltskin. Stiltskilling. We've got Rapunzel right now. Hang on a minute. Are they not the same thing? Is Rumpelstiltskin and Rapunzel two different things? Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, we've done that. That was weird. They are the same thing. These are the same thing? What do you mean, yeah, different? I just heard yes, yes, yes. What? Different. Okay, different. Rumpelstiltskin's ending was really gruesome. Okay. Alright. Wikipedia. Rumpy Bumpy Stiltskin. Why are they all... Asgard, why are they all German? Why is every single one of these fairy tales German? And apparently fucked up. What happened? Huh? What happened? Okay. 9. After years of wishing for a child. Uh-oh. No, I need to go back to the criminal law music, don't I? Hang on, where was it? It was, how's this sound? No, that's weird. Let me find one. Let me cook. No. Weird. Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. We'll start with that one. Set the mood. Set the mood. Set the mood. Set it, set it. After years of wishing for a child, a couple is expecting a baby. The husband and wife live next to a large, extensive, high-walled flower and herb garden belonging to a sorceress. You, Pete? That's right. The wife craves for a Rapunzel, which is either corn salad or... Really? Rapunzel's a food? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. That she sees growing in the garden. She refuses to eat anything else and begins to waste away. Her husband fears for her life, and one night he scales down the garden wall to steal some Rapunzel for her. When the man returns home, his wife makes a salad out of the Rapunzel and eats it. Pretty standard fare so far. But the next day, the wife craves for more Rapunzel. Give me more. So her husband returns to the garden that night to steal some more. As he scales down the garden wall, the sorceress catches him and accuses him of theft. The man begs for mercy and explains his wife's condition. The sorceress agrees to be lenient, allowing the man to take all the Rapunzel he wants, on the condition that the baby be given to her when it is born. Desperate, he agrees, does anything to feed his wife. God bless him. When the wife gives birth to a baby girl, the sorceress takes her to raise as her own, and names her Rapunzel, after the plant her mother had craved for. I did not know this lore. Fuck it, oh, okay. Rapunzel grows up to be a beautiful child with long golden hair. When she turns 12, the sorceress locks her up in a tower in the middle of the woods, with neither stairs nor a door, and only one room and one window at the top. In order to visit Rapunzel, the sorceress stands at the bottom of the tower and calls out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, that I may climb thy golden stair." Whenever Rapunzel hears that rhyme, she fastens her long braided hair to a hook in the window before letting it fall 20 yards to the ground, and the sorceress climbs up it. A few years later, a prince rides through the forest and hears Rapunzel singing from the tower. Entranced by her ethereal voice, he searches for her and discovers the tower, but is unable to enter it. The prince returns to the tower often. Fucking is a bit eager, isn't he? He's like, that fucking voice sounds heavenly. I bet she's gorgeous inside. Come on, love. Listening to Rapunzel's beautiful singing, and one day sees the sorceress visit her as unusual and learns how to gain access. When the sorceress leaves, the prince bids Rapunzel to let her hair down. Thinking it is the sorceress calling her again, Rapunzel lets down her hair and the prince climbs up. The two then fall in love and secretly marry. What, is a fucking priest going out with him? How does that work? What? I feel there's a bit of a... Hang on, whoa. Yeah, fucking, hang on. Is he a priest? How are they getting married? Is he taking her out? As the sorceress visits Rapunzel by day, the couple plans a means of escape. The prince brings his wife a strand of silk every night until she has enough to make a ladder for her to climb down the tower and ride away with him on horseback. That would have taken fucking decades, no? Before the couple's escape plan can come to fruition, however, the sorceress visits one day, and Rapunzel innocently asks her why all her clothes are tight around her waist. This part comes from 1820, originally edited by Kinder und Hausmärchen, or Children's and Household Tales. Did I get that right, Asgard? Most commonly known in English as Grimm's Fairy Tales. In later editions, Rapunzel instead asks Dame Gothel, in a moment of forgetfulness, why it is easier for her to draw up the prince than her. Oh, she called her fat. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, no wonder. She called her fat. In anger, the princess cuts off Rapunzel's hair and banishes her into the wilderness to fend for herself. When the prince calls that night, the sorceress hooks Rapunzel's severed hair and lets it down to haul him up. To the prince's horror and shock, he finds himself meeting the sorceress instead of Rapunzel. After the sorceress tells the prince in a rage that he will never see Rapunzel again, he throws himself from the tower, landing in a patch of thorns. Although the prince survives, the thorns blind him. Bruh, what a bad stroke of luck. A month later in the wilderness, Rapunzel gives birth to her twin children with the princess, a boy and a girl. For some years, the blind prince wanders through the wastelands of the country and eventually comes to the wilderness where Rapunzel has been living with their children. One day, as Rapunzel sings, the prince hears her voice again, and they are reunited. When they fall into each other's arms, Rapunzel sheds tears, 2 of which fall into the prince's eyes, immediately restoring his sight. How convenient. The prince leads Rapunzel and their children to his kingdom, where they live happily ever after. Another version of the story ends with the revelation that the sorceress had untied Rapunzel's hair after the prince leapt from the tower, and it slipped from her hands and landed far below, leaving her trapped in the tower. Can you get some of that to cure? Well, mate, I mean, you could fall from a tower and go blind. That might help too. It's a dub. Why are you complaining? Because I was told these stories were dark. There ain't nothing fucking dark about this story. This is just like, bro went blind for a bit. It's alright. Went blind for a bit. I mean, we've all been flashbanged. He basically got flashbanged in Call of Duty and woke up with a princess. I'd say it was a win. What's so bad about that? This guy skipped leg day. Isn't that Dumbo? Looks like fucking Dumbo. Look up Cinderella. Oh, I will. Alright. Rapunzel. Well, no, Rumpelstiltskin. I remember reading this as a kid. In order to appear superior, a miller brags to the king and people of his kingdom by claiming his daughter can spin straw into gold. The king calls for the girl, locks her up in a tower room filled with straw and a spinning wheel, and demands she spin the straw into gold by morning, or he will have her killed. Bruh, times were different back then. When she has given up all hope, a little imp-like man appears in the room and spins the straw into gold in return for her necklace of glass beads. The next morning, the king takes the girl to a larger room filled with straw to repeat the feat. The imp once again spins in return for the girl's glass ring. So basically she's getting someone else to do her work. Got it. On the third day, the girl is taken to an even larger room filled with straw and told by the king that if she can spin all this straw into gold, he will marry her. But if she cannot, she's gonna be executed. Bruh. While she is sobbing alone in the room, the little imp appears again and promises that he can spin the straw into gold for her. But the girl tells him she has nothing left with which to pay. The strange creature suggests she pay him with her first child. What is it with children in these stores? Germany, what the fuck? She reluctantly agrees, and he sets about spinning the straw into gold. The king keeps his promise to marry the miller's daughter, but when her first child is born, the imp returns to claim his payment. She offers him all the wealth she has to keep the child, but the imp has no interest in her riches. He finally agrees to give up his claim to the child, as if she can guess his name within 3 days. The queen's many guesses fail, but before the final night, she wanders into the woods, searching for him, and comes across his remote mountain cottage, and watches, unseen, as he hops about his fire and sings. He reveals his name in his song's lyrics. What would this song be like? This is Smashing Pumpkins, isn't it? Tonight, my plans I make. Tomorrow, the baby I take. The queen will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. That's the song, right? When the imp comes to the queen on the third day, after first feigning ignorance, she reveals his name. Oi. Hang on.
Oi, you little fucking shit. I think your name is Rumpelstiltskin, innit, bruv? How'd you like those apples?
And he loses his temper at the loss of their bargain. Versions may vary about whether... I think my version is legit, right? I think this is the OG. Versions may vary about whether he accuses the devil or witches of having revealed his name to the queen. In the 1812 edition of the Brothers Grimm Tales, Rumpelstiltskin then ran away angrily and never came back. The ending was revised in 1857 edition to a more gruesome ending wherein Rumpelstiltskin, in his rage, drove his right foot so far into the ground that it sank it up to his waist. Then, in a passion, he seized the left foot with both hands and tore himself in two? Other versions have Rumpelstiltskin driving his right foot so far into the ground that creates a chasm and falls into it, never to be seen again. In the oral version, originally collected by the Brothers Grimm, Rumpelstiltskin flies out of the window on a cooking ladle. Yeah, he was literally beside himself. Okay. One more. I've got one more in me. The Tale of Cinderfella. Oh, this is European. Hang on. Is it not Germany, finally? This is Greek? Wait, what? Ancient Egypt? What? Cinderella's from Egypt? I did not expect that. Oh my god. Oh my god. How many Asian versions? There's a Korean version? What? How many fucking Cinderellas are there? Jesus. Alright. Let's start with the oldest. Hang on, no, I need the plot, not the ancient version. The ancient... This sounds like the fucking Necronomicon. The ancient version of the Cinderella. This is the plot here. Just give me the fucking plot, bro. What the fuck? Isn't there no... What's the section with plot? Right, here. How do I get to the plot? We've clearly lost it. Fucking hell. Just give me the synopsis. Literary versions. Summary. There we go. Summary. There we go. Oh, perfect. Well, a bit long, but perfect. Is Cinderella this long? Ask the Valley Girl to summarize it in ASMR voice. Sure. A wealthy guy finds a girl hot one night and decides he wants her. And then realizes, that's naughty. No, no, no. Okay. Here we go. Cinderella. A wealthy gentleman's wife falls gravely ill, and he decides to start scouting for a new one. You dirty bastard. As she lies on her deathbed, she calls for her only daughter and tells her to remain good and kind, as God would protect her. Well, then she dies and is buried, but we don't need to know about that. The child visits her mother's grave every day to grieve, and a year goes by. The gentleman marries another woman, of course he does, with 2 older daughters from a previous marriage. They have beautiful faces and fair skin, but their hearts are cruel and wicked. The stepsisters, I know who they are, steal the girl's fine clothes and jewels and force her to wear rags. They banish her into the kitchen and give her the nickname Aschenputtel, aka Ashford. She is forced to do all kinds of hard work from dawn to dusk for the sisters. The cruel sisters do nothing but mock her and make her chores harder by creating messes. However, despite all this, the girl remains good and kind, and regularly visits her mother's grave to cry and pray to God that she will see her circumstances improve. One day, the gentleman visits a fair, promising his stepdaughters gifts of luxury. The older one asks for beautiful dresses, while the younger for pearls and diamonds. His own daughter merely begs for the first twig to knock his hat off on the way. It's a bit, what? The gentleman goes on his way and acquires presents for his stepdaughters. While passing a forest, he gets a hazel twig and gives it to his daughter. She plants the twig over her mother's grave, waters it with her tears, and over the years it grows into a glowing hazel tree. The girl prays under it 3 times a day, and a white bird always comes to her as she prays. Oh, it's very Disney. She tells her wishes to the bird, and every time the bird throws down a little bit of fucking lingo to her, what she has wished for. Fucking calm down, alright. The king decides to proclaim a festival that will last for 3 days, fucking Squid Game, and invites all the beautiful... Oh, we know this fucking room. Okay, yeah. I'm going to have a little festival for 3 days, and I'm going to invite all the pretty ladies in that country to attend, so that the prince can select one of them for his bride. Oh, fucking nice for some, innit? Man's on fucking Bumble times 10. He's kept swiping right on the good ones. The two sisters are also invited, but when Aschenputtel begs them to allow her to go with them into the celebration, the stepmother refuses because she has no decent dress to wear or shoes to wear. When the girl insists, the woman throws a dish of lentils into the ashes for her to pick up, guaranteeing her permission to attend the festival if she can clean up the lentils in 2 hours. A titty party? Come on, bruh. When the girl accomplished the task in less than an hour with the help of a flock of white doves, very Disney, that came when she sang a certain chant. The stepmother, I don't know, there's no chant on here, is there? The stepmother only redoubles the task and throws down an even greater quantity of lentils. That's not very fair. When Aschenputtel is about to accomplish it in a greater speed, not wanting to spoil her daughter's chances, the stepmother hastens away with her husband and daughters to the celebration and leaves the crying stepdaughter behind. You mother puss bucket. The girl retreats to the graveyard and asks to be clothed in silver and gold. Fucking don't they all? Where's the fucking diamonds? Put that in as well. The white bird drops a gold and silver gown and silk shoes. She goes to the feast. The prince dances with her all the time, claiming her as his dance partner whenever a gentleman asks for her hand. Stop that, that one's mine. Get your own one. And when sunset comes, she asks to leave. There's no fairy godmother in this one, really. The prince escorts her home, but she eludes him and jumps inside the estate's pigeon coop.
It's blocked from the other side.
Apparently so. The father came home ahead of time, and the prince asks him to chop the pigeon coop down. But Aschenputtel has already escaped from the back. To the graveyard, to the hazel tree, to the ring, to the bell, to the pen, to return her fine clothes. The father finds her asleep in the kitchen hearth and suspects nothing. The next day, the girl appears in grander apparel. The prince again dances with her the whole day, and then dark came. The prince accompanies her home. However, she climbs a pear... She's fucking playing hard to get. She climbs a pear tree in the back garden to escape him. The prince calls her father, who chops down the tree, wondering if it could be Aschenputtel. But Aschenputtel was already in the kitchen when the father arrives home. The third day, she appears, dressed in grand finery, with the slippers of gold. Oh, that's rather. Now the prince is determined to keep her, and has the entire stairway smeared with pitch. Aschenputtel, in her haste to elude the prince, loses one of her golden slippers. Oh, it's not a glass diamond one. It's not a glass slipper. On that pitch, the prince picks the slipper and proclaims that he will marry the maiden whose foot fits the golden slipper. The next morning, the prince goes to Aschenputtel's home and tries the slipper on the elder stepsister. Since she will have no more need to go on foot when she will be queen, the sister was advised by her mother to cut off her toes to fit the slipper.
Sausages.
Cocktail sausages.
That was very stupid.
While riding with the stepsister, the two magic doves from heaven tell the prince that blood drips from her foot. Appalled by her treachery, he goes back again and tries the slipper on the other stepsister. She cut off part of her heel to get her foot into the slipper. Is he not putting the fucking shoe on her foot? How is he not noticing? Again, the prince is fooled. While riding with her to the king's castle, the doves alert him again about the blood on her foot because you couldn't fucking tell. Chop off a fucking toe, I think you'd see the gush. Jesus Christ. I don't think you'd want him, mate. I don't think Cinderella wants him. Surely. The man's fucking delusional. He can't even tell when there's blood coming out of the fucking foot.
Brother. Ugh.
Right? He comes back to inquire about the other. Oh, well, that one. That one's shit. No, that one's faulty. That one. You're the one. The gentleman tells him that his dead wife left a dirty little Cinderella in the house, omitting to mention that she is his own daughter and that she is too filthy to be seen. But the prince asks him to let her try on the slipper. Aschenputtel appears after washing clean her face and hands, and when she puts on the slipper, which fitted her like a glove, the prince recognizes her as the stranger with whom he has danced at the festival, even before trying it. To the horror of the stepmother and the two limping sisters, their merrily servant girl had won without any subterfuge. The prince put Aschenputtel before him on his horse and rode off to the palace. While passing the hazel tree, the two magic doves from heaven declare Aschenputtel as the true bride of the prince, and remained on her shoulders, one on the left, one on the right. In a coda added in the second edition of 1890, during Aschenputtel's royal wedding, the stepsisters had hoped to worm their way into their favour as the future queen. As she walks down the aisle with her stepsisters as their bridesmaids, Aschenputtel's doves strike the... Whoa! The doves strike the stepsisters' eyes, one on the left and the other on the right. It is their last chance of redemption, but since they are desperate to win the new prince's affections, they don't give up and go through the ceremony. So when the wedding comes to an end, and Aschenputtel and the beloved prince march out of the church, her doves fly away, promptly striking the remaining eyes of the two evil stepsisters blind. A truly awful comeuppance they have to endure. So, like, they've chopped off their legs, or chopped off their heel and their toes, and then they lose their eyes. Fucking hell. Is there anything interesting here? I still think The Little Mermaid's the hardest one. Nah, how long is the Little Mermaid one? Because I still think that's the worst one. The guy's a fucking dick. Not a dickie, an actual dick. This is from Denmark, right? Yeah, Danish. You want to hear the plot of The Little Mermaid? Got one more in me then. One last one more. Little Mermaid, no greedy, stay home, it's safe. I'm not being funny, but this one takes the cake. The Little Mermaid lives in an underwater kingdom with her father, the Sea King, her paternal grandmother, and her 5 older sisters, each one of them born a year apart. Fascinated by the world above the sea and human beings, the Little Mermaid keeps a statue of a human boy in her garden in the palace. When a mermaid turns 15, she is permitted to swim to the surface for the first time to catch a glimpse of the world above. When the 6 mermaids become old enough, each of them visits the upper world one at a time every year. As each returns, the Little Mermaid listens to their various descriptions of the world inhabited by human beings. The elder sisters soon become jaded of the world above and are content to remain below the sea. We know where this is going. When the Little Mermaid's turn comes, she rises up to the surface, watches a birthday celebration being held on a ship in honor of a prince, and falls in love with him from a distance. She just wants his mojo. That's like, it's his birthday, he's popular. She just wants that. A violent storm then hits, sinking the ship, and the mermaid saves the prince from drowning. She delivers him, unconscious, to the shore near a temple. Here, the mermaid waits until a young woman from the temple and her ladies in waiting find him. The prince never sees the little mermaid, or even realizes that it was she who had originally saved his life. The mermaid asks her grandmother if humans can live forever. Her grandmother explains that humans have a much shorter lifespan than mermaids, just around 300 years, but that they have an eternal soul that lives on in heaven, while mermaids turn to sea foam at death and cease to exist. The mermaid, longing for the prince and an eternal soul, visits the sea witch, who lives in a dangerous part of the ocean, surrounded by a forest of polyps, mud, and whirlpools. I have no idea if I said that right. The witch helps her by offering a potion. How the fuck do you drink a potion underwater? How does that work? She offers her a potion that gives her legs in exchange for her voice. Basically her tongue. As the mermaid has the most enchanting voice in the world, the witch says that once the mermaid becomes a human, she will never be able to return to the sea. Consuming the potion will make her feel as if a sword has been passed through her body. When she recovers, she will have human legs, will be able to dance as no human has ever danced before. She will become the Mick Jagger of women. However, the pain of losing her tail will never leave her. She will constantly feel as if she is walking on sharp knives. Ooh, that sucks. Pins and needles. And her feet will bleed terribly. Moreover, she will obtain a soul only if she wins the prince's love and marries him. Riz game time. For then a part of his soul will flow into her. Otherwise, at dawn on the first day after he marries someone else, the mermaid will die with a broken heart and dissolve into sea foam upon the waves. Foreboding. How does a witch know that? That's a bit ominous. After agreeing to the arrangement, the mermaid swims up to the surface near the prince's castle, drinks the potion. Okay, so she gets out of the water, drinks it. That makes more sense. Fair enough. The liquid feels like a sword piercing her body, and she passes out on the shore, naked. Could have been a whiskey. Just saying. Sounds very familiar. Could have been poachine. That's quite a strong drink in Ireland. I lose my legs. It's the other way around for me when it happens to me. She is found by the prince, who is mesmerized by her beauty and grace. Soon discovers that she is mute. Most of all, he likes to see her dance. Alright, calm down, bruv. And she dances for him, despite suffering excruciating pain with every step. Soon, the mermaid becomes the prince's favorite companion and accompanies him on many of his outings. He confides in her his deepest thoughts and feelings, but does not fall in love with her. So she's like a therapist? When the prince's parents encourage him to marry the neighbor princess in an arranged marriage, he tells the mermaid that he will not, because he does not love the princess. He goes on to say that he can only love the young woman from the temple, whom he believes rescued him. It turns out that the princess from the neighboring kingdom was the temple woman. As she was sent to the temple for her education, the prince declares his love for her, and the royal wedding is announced at once. Bruh. She literally got friend-zoned, you're right. The marriage is celebrated aboard a wedding ship, and the mermaid's heart breaks. She despairs, thinking of the death that awaits her. But before dawn, her sisters rise out of the water and bring her a dagger that the witch has given them in exchange for their beautiful hair. If the mermaid kills the prince and lets his blood drip on her feet, she will become a mermaid once more. All of her suffering will end, and she will live out her full life in the ocean with her family. However, the mermaid cannot bring herself to kill the sleeping prince lying with the princess. She throws the dagger and herself off the ship, into the water just as dawn breaks. Her body dissolves into foam, but instead of ceasing to exist, she turns into a luminous and ethereal earthbound spirit, a daughter of the wind. While ascending into the atmosphere, she is greeted by other daughters who say that she has become like them because she strove with all her heart to obtain an immortal soul. Because of the mermaid's sacrifice. It's a bit too scary, that music. She's given... Hang on, whoa. That was a bit too scary there. Sorry, that the ending's like... It doesn't sound scary, the ending, so... Because of the mermaid's sacrifice, she's given a chance to do good deeds for all her lifespan. She'll receive her soul, a rise up into heaven, maybe a couple of fish here and there. And when her lifespan ends, she'll be happy as Larry, mate. Fucking bosh. Happy ending for everyone. Love it. Love it. It is. It's the Tuesday stream. See? She's fucking fine. Don't you worry about it, Prince. Go on. Jog on. Go and have your princess who's like, oh, I did it. Yeah, of course you did, love. Of course you did. It was fucking me. But it's all right. I'm happy. Infinite fish. I've got a little crab that likes to sing about being under the sea. Easy. Easy win. The OG Little Mermaid animated movie, not the Disney version, is... There's an OG... I thought Disney was the original. How old is the other one? Little Mermaid animated. I mean, that will be the only one that comes up. It's sort of like made that a thing. Certainly not that one. 60s? This one probably, right? 1960. You fell in love with that? They look like jellyfish. What's going on here? Oh, it's a Russian animation. Oh, I've never seen this before. This somehow feels more Japanese, doesn't it? It feels a bit more, the head shape with the eyes. Very Japan-based. A manga. What the fuck? She's a giant ball? Was she a salmon? I love the art style though, I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks beautiful. I might have to watch that. Is that like cheekily on YouTube? It is. I might have to give that a cheeky watch. I like the art style. Look at that. It looks fun. Well, not fun, but you know what I mean. Doesn't look fun. It looks about as sad as they get, but you know, it's probably a good one. The Siam Mermaid. Thank you for hanging out with me, Alpaca. No worries. I think we're going to be winding it down ourselves as well because we're nearly at midnight. Oh my god, it's already fucking midnight. Jesus. Oof. Unbelievable. Well, you guys are fucking crazy. A hype 16 train tonight? And it's not my birthday. You gotta get ready for work. No worries. I'll see if I can be online tomorrow. I think I have to be online, but I need to try and test. I've got to test out the Bella Box system for Connor's stuff. So I'm gonna have to create the box for him and then go out and test it to make sure it works. So I'll probably have to do an IRL tomorrow of some kind. Whether it'll be long or not, I don't know. But I will be online. I've got to try and use the Osmo Pocket. Not the Osmo Pocket, the Osmo Action 5 as well. I might switch between them and see how it works. But we shall see. IRL walkies, yeah, I don't know where it'll be. It might just be a normal everyday stroll. Probably through somewhere we've been before. But yeah, we'll see. We will see what we get up to. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see who's online. Who can I send you to, eh? There's no Pete because Pete's here. Ken, good old Ken. Fucking legend. He's online. Send some love his way. He's doing well. He's got a lot of views on today. Fucking hell. He's smashing it. Yeah. We'll send some love to Ken. He's an awesome guy. I was out drinking with him the other day as well. Thank you guys for hanging out with me with this. We did Sleepy Time Pineapple Pizza, followed by Folklore, and all in between. But yeah, I'll see you all guys again soon. Make sure you subscribe to the VOD channel. Make sure you follow on the channel here if you haven't yet. And I'll make sure it hasn't been this chaotic in a while. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. What can I say? I have spats. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Bye, 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 bye.